hello, hello, hello. How are the lovely ringmasters? Long time no see. Wait, did I stream yesterday? Oh wait, no, I streamed yesterday. Hi! It's circus time! Circus! I need to sneeze. No, it's good. Okay. Hello, hello. Hello! Welcome! Welcome to the weekly Warhammer stream! Back from the dead once again! Sorry, maybe I just need to play Medieval 2 and get it out of my system. Hi, Mira. Hello! It's been more than 24 hours. We were close to death, trust me. It feels way longer. Yeah, I guess it does feel longer because it was a morning stream and then nothing until a night stream the next day. So it does feel so long. Ohio, auntie. Auntie? Doesn't that mean I'm old? Starting off sneeze edging. The sneeze is gonna drive me crazy. It's so hot today. It's like 40 something degrees. I'm dying here. I'm dying. She's back from the dead for now. We missed you. I missed you too. I've been so busy today. I've been going back and forth to the vet with Calypso again. He's acting the way he was acting when he first got sick. So, and of course the vet can't do anything. So, I don't know. We're just gonna see what happens. We missed you. Yes, we did. Is that a cheer? That sounds like a cheer, like a cheerleading cheer. All good? We don't know. He's doing the thing he was doing before with the constant tail thingy and the chronic itching. Like he's like aggressively itching. It's like, you know when you have an itch and you like jump and you have to itch it? That's what he's been doing and waggling his tail constantly. But he has been eating. So that's a good sign. And his poop looks normal. I've become the crazy poop lady. Every time I hear a little poop, I run over to the cage and pull out the little drawer and I'm like, what does that look like? It looks okay, but yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good at least, right? Last time he wasn't eating at all. I'm hoping, I don't know what I'm hoping. Maybe he's molting early. He shouldn't start molting for like another month, but maybe he started early and he's itchy. I don't know. We'll see. Because that would be a really fucking shitty start to 2026! I will write it off immediately, I swear to God. Everything would go well. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. So I've not been sleeping all too well. It started 2 days ago, and I was like, maybe he had a bath. Maybe he's just preening himself. But yesterday is when I was like, yeah, 2 days ago I was like suspicious, and yesterday was like, it's happening. Yep. So we went back to the vet and she was like, we can't do anything, as you know. And I was like, ugh, fine. So, nothing we can do. Don't fuck up this early, right? Yeah. So I've been waking up a lot during the night just to check on him. But he seems to be okay during the night. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Knock on wood. Quite frankly, I don't think... I'm not even gonna say it. So much bad news stacked together really gets to you. Anyway, Warhammer, yay! I looked up the, Fuck. I looked up the... I didn't know stores had like a weekly play calendar that they have. They have Blood Bowl. They don't have Digimon. Which I thought was funny. I was like, okay, spit in my face. So I can't go play Digimon. But they have Blood Bowl. They don't have Warhammer, but they have Blood Bowl. So maybe this year I will try to actually go to one of the weekly... What do? That's stressful. I just stand there and stare at them until I get invited. Calypso is a strong boy. Give him a sultana. No sultanas for now. Just in case. He's just been having fruit and veggie and his vet nectar that he eats. Hello. Weekly, yeah, they do like weekly. I think that it's like a play schedule. They do like they do a lot of magic. Oh my god, so much magic. And they do some Pokemon. And in July, they have like a Warhammer painting thing. So maybe I'd like to attend that. That seems nice. Give all the nerds the girl presents. T-buff. What does that mean? I don't like that. I'm gonna be more scared of them than they are of me. You spread on the nearest chair and say, I'm in. Magic has a lot of formats. They're also doing launch events for, I guess, the new Magic collab. No events for Digimon, I noticed, even though 2 launches coming out this month. End of this month and start of next month. Well, mid this month and start of next month. So you know. A bit insulting, but that's fine. But they do have Blood Bowl. So maybe I can learn how to play Blood Bowl and then try and go and do something. I really don't know how this works. Do I just show up and I'm like, I'm here for Blood Bowl? What if they already have cliques and they have friends and I'm just no, this is gonna be like, no, I don't want to go. Flutter my eyebrows. They're gonna think I'm trying to seduce. Flutter eyebrows and act like you can't play for that advantage. I can't. Digimon is still... Digimon's still... They had Gundam. They had a night for Gundam. To be fair, I think the Gundam night was shared with someone else, but I can't remember what. But they have a Gundam night. You're telling me they don't have a Digimon night? That doesn't seem fair. I only saw 1 Digimon event for the whole year, at least until halfway through the year, and that's like an hour away. I'm not going there. There's always place for one more at the table. But isn't Blood Bowl 2 people? Is Blood Bowl like a 2 people kind of thing? If Mira wants spat on, then who are we to judge? I beg your pardon. Gunpla has always been a popular thing. So is Digimon! Are they building... No, they're playing the... It's Gundam cards. It's Gundam cards. The tabletop game. The card game. The card game. One Piece. Oh yeah, One Piece. They have a lot of One Piece as well. I didn't see Dragon Ball on the schedule. Your voice is so refreshing right now. What do you mean? I was just crying. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you had a good day. Digimon was always niche. No, it's not. No. I want to be into something popular. Please. Gundam TCG goes pretty good. Wait, are we live on YouTube? We are live on YouTube, right? I'm paranoid now after all the issues we've had. Okay, I think it's fine. Let me know if anything happens tonight with YouTube. We're using the backup server, so hopefully we're good. It's been so long since we've heard you. Aw, thank you. Are you eating and drinking today? I had... Oh, for dinner I had a veggie omelet again. That's really all I've been eating, veggie omelets. The weather is... Ugh. I had an omelet with mushroom and spinach in it and a little bit of feta cheese. Oh, and chili oil. I put chili oil in everything. I had the Discord ping for YouTube, so it should be live. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Well, eggs are at least protein. Yeah, and I had like half a bottle of coconut water, and I'm on my 2nd liter of water, so I think I'm doing good. I think I'm doing good today. I don't know why you wouldn't be alive. I'm awake, I'm alive. I don't think I'd want to be a zombie. Omelet with a diet. Yeah, vegetarians can eat eggs. Vegetarians can eat eggs. Otherwise, I struggle to get protein. And then I get lightheaded. So eggs are my go-to. If you show up to One Piece Gundam Day, they might have Digimon decks too. Ah, really? I thought the assigned date was for the assigned thing. Med check. I took my meds. I couldn't remember. You're more hydrated than most. Yes, I've been trying to hydrate recently. Well, the last 2 days, because I got dizzy during the heat wave. I got lightheaded. You can't eat meat only. Yeah. Oh, vegans can't. Yeah, exactly. So eggs is my... You're a vegetarian just for this month. It was my stupid New Year's resolution. So I'm just trying to eat eggs. Hydration is even more important in the heat. I know. And it's good for a lot of things. And I went and did a blood test yesterday. Because I was feeling weird and I didn't know if it was heat. Oh my god. I think I swallowed something. Something flew in my mouth. Do you think it was a mosquito? I finally swallowed the mosquito that's been annoying me. Ovo vegetarians can, or is it lacto-ovo? I think ovo means egg, right? Lacto, I think, is milk. Joking. Please live. Was it the toe sucker? Yeah, that was a horrible mosquito bite to have. I wish that was me. I beg your pardon. Pescatarian, that's fish, right? How do you feel? If vegans can eat eggs, then why was there that salad emoji fiasco where the vegans demanded the salad emoji to remove the tiny egg on it? Listen, I don't know. I don't know what they want, okay? I don't speak... No, not vegans. Vegetarians. Vegans can't eat eggs. Vegetarians can. Was it the cane toad? Did the cane toad go down my throat? I hope not. Extra protein. This is how I'm gonna get my protein. Did YouTube drop for a second? I can't see that on my end. I can't see that on my end. Usually I can if it crashes like it has been. But YouTube has been having issues recently, so I can't promise anything. Yeah, fish, fine. I love fish. It's my favorite food ever. Really? Damn. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't think I've ever had anyone say that. There's a subspecies of vegans. There's a subspecies of... I know there's subspecies of vegetarians. How is there a subspecies of vegans? Isn't vegan pretty straightforward? Nothing animal producty? Well, I guess there's the vegans that still wear leather and the ones that don't like to wear leather. I didn't notice YouTube dropping. Okay, awesome. Extra protein and blood retrieve. Oh, no. I got my blood back. And it ended up back inside of me. Vegan is nothing from or animal based. Vegetarian is no meat. Yeah, I'm a huge fish fan as well. Interesting. Very interesting. Blood for the blood bowl. Fish can be good. No, fish can be good, of course. I eat salmon a lot. That's really the only fish I eat. Vegan Doc Martens are a thing. Yeah, vegan Doc Martens are a thing. I mean, vegan leather is just plastic. I feel like we should just call it plastic. Like vegan leather, it's plastic. You're actually doing worse for the environment, but that's none of my business. Everyone can be an elitist in something if they try hard enough. I just put both in the same group. Makes sense. I was born and grew up the first few years by the ocean, so it kind of makes sense. I mean, I also live by the ocean, the beach. Not really. I do like crab. Yeah, I just don't eat it very often for some reason. I don't know. I love salmon and kingfish. Yeah, I love salmon. I just like Chinese whole fried fish. Oh, I've had that one time at a Chinese restaurant. It was so good. Hi, Mira. Hello, hello. Isn't it also not good for the environment, though? Yeah. Plastic leather? Of course not. It's just layers of solidified oil. Everything is plastic, even us. We're full of microplastics. Fish can be expensive depending on where you are. I don't eat as much as I'd like. I just don't eat it. Isn't the Mediterranean diet mostly seafood and tomatoes? I think it's mixed veggies, not just tomatoes, but I think it's mostly seafood and like... Well, I guess it depends where you are in the Mediterranean. I feel like there's some places that do have a heavy lamb culture. I live in the middle of nowhere country, Vic. It takes me 2 hours to get to work. What? You have to... Do you work from home? You have to drive 2 hours every day to get to work or whenever you work? But sushi, on the other hand, is that... That's just fish and rice. 2-hour commute is wild. Is it on, at least on a highway? That would make it nice. Mostly veg, some seafood, a lot of olive oil. I eat a lot of chicken. I mean, not this month. But generally, I mostly eat chicken. I said what I said, and I said... Hey, no one's judging you. It's just an interesting differentiation that you made there. I'm 5 days... Wow! Wow, that's like 4 hours commute every day. Wow. When do you sleep? I would just stay in my car and sleep in my car. I wouldn't even make the drive. The biggest paradox for eco-friendly enthusiasts is that they want to be vegetarian and stop plastic, but everything needs oil, especially vegan products. That's true. I don't? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that makes sense then. Yeah, that makes so much sense. That's why you buy so many cars, because you have to drive so much. You need to keep it exciting. You're like, today I'm gonna take this car. I would just not at that point, right? I would just sleep in my car. I've done that before. If I have 2 shifts too close to each other, I'm napping in my car. I take the fun cars, as you should. You deserve it. Spoil yourself. Treat yourself. You should be allowed to. Ugh, it's so hot. I'm like sweating, even though I have the aircon on. I miss you. What? I'm right here. I missed the few streams because you just streamed 3 a.m. for me. What? Ah, because you missed the morning streams? I see. I still stream like 4 times a week at a good time zone for you though, right? I think. Something like that. For Ember About Bedine, am I Warhammering correctly? Colorectally? Please don't stick the Warhammer figurines up your butt. We can't go through this again. The dangerous part is when the nap goes on for too long and you don't wake up. I don't really have that issue. I'm scared that I will have that issue. I got woken up at 7 a.m. this morning. Because the people house flipping the house next door were like, can you move your car? I'm like, you already covered my car in dirt. Like, whatever. I'm gonna miss all streams next week. No! I hope you have fun on your trip though, but no! Again? Yeah. They took a break over Christmas and now they're back at it. They're back at it. At this point in the middle of the year, I should... a Porsche GT3, damn. I'm putting my gloves on. With the plastic shop on an x-ray. The Warhammer figurine... Can I was reading a news article today. Because I use news.com.au. And I just click on anything that looks interesting or anything that is insane. And there was an article... There was an article from a woman who is a adult film star, and she went on a first date and she went back with the guy to her house and they were doing it, and she lost a butt plug up her butt, and she had to go to the she waited 24 hours to see if it would come out, and then she had to go to the emergency room, which, I mean, let's be honest, probably the most normal thing they've seen stuck up their butt, but is it not made to not get up your butt? It just disappeared. She sucked it in. Yes, that's exactly what happened. Interesting story. It was alarming. And then they showed the x-ray of it, and I was like, yep, that's the heart-shaped butt plug that you see everywhere. I say that like you know, the one that's always advertised is the heart, the one with the heart of the gem heart. Yeah, Queenside is drowning. What? Queensland is drowning. WA has heat stroke. Victoria's on fire. New South Wales is preparing for floods and fires. ACT is 36 degrees and NT is melting. How are you? We are also melting. We're in the middle of a heat wave. It was 40 something today. I'm dying. I'm also dying. How small was it to get up there? No, it looked normal sized. Do with that as you will. Deduce the information from that. Certainly an interesting story to hear at almost 3 a.m. I mean, that's what I said when I looked it up when I saw it at 7:30 in the morning. Sounds like a Christmas dinner story for next time. And then to kick it, she's like, and we never saw each other again. I was like, yeah, that's... You were in the middle of it and you had to stop because you got it stuck up your butt. It was a weird article to read this morning. And then the rest was normal stuff, but that one stood out. Elastic? Yeah. The ABC News told me where it got to 42 degrees. I know your state. Okay. All right. I think everyone knows. I've already said it. Okay. Cool story, Brian. Congratulations. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Mira Mira. Hello, hello. Tentum on stream? Not today. Tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. I lied. Tomorrow's DBD. The week after. The week after we're doing it. Apparently a raccoon can fit up there because it can stretch pretty... Ooh. This is like the Pet Shop Boys thing, right? They call it the Pet Shop Boys because they put hamsters up their butt. Is that a real thing? I don't want to Google it. I'm gonna Google it. We have constant moist. Ew, yuck. Moist and windy weather from the typhoon. It's humid. Tomorrow is Toxic Mirror Day. We'll see. I might be good. I might not be insane. I heard it can be up to two raccoon. What are you doing in there? Gerbils? Oh, I don't know what people are sticking up their butt. I apologize. That one South Park episode? Oop, no, I don't think I do. Remind me. No, be back. This is why my search history is all messed up. Because I think of something and then I have to Google it. And then Google forever is like, this you? This you? No, be bad. Who checked how many raccoons fit there? That is also 2.5 raccoons or 8 kittens. That's nice. You would know that. There are 2 raccoons inside. Wait, no, I like that. 2 wolves, 2 raccoons. Google knows too much. Google knows too much about me at this point. It's even Kindle Unlimited is sending me the craziest stuff. Usually on my phone, I don't mind, but when I'm actually using my Kindle and then I finish a book and it's like, you should read this. And I'm like, should I? Should I really though? Okay, shall we at least get the Warhammer up? Because we can yap and paint. So we're almost done with the dragon. We're almost done with the dragon. We're almost done with a dragon. An ad blocker? No. I like the recommendations they sent me. I kind of like them. Is that... Okay, I'll just move this out of the way. There we go. We're almost done with the dragon part. We're doing so good. Look at it. Look at it. It looks... damn. Camera looks great today. I didn't even upgrade back to Pro. I just gave up. I don't have a US thing. Is this the day Mira actually finishes this thing? Oh no. We're not close. No. You thought I meant done? No, I meant we're done with the dragon portion. Then we need to build the priest that sits on the dragon. And then we need to build the other priest that has a cat. Yeah, no, we're ages from finishing. Oh yeah, no. We're very far from finishing, yeah. Bruh. Sorry. Dragon D's not. I know, I've been trying not to make childish jokes like that. Safely is a terrible adjective to use here. Eat the cat at this point. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna judge. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they want to do. The priest to bless the cursed stream. Cursed stream? What did I do? Why is it cursed? I'm just existing. Why is it cursed? Okay, I want to start with... We have to paint, let's use this brush. Are these not the exact same brush? Am I crazy? 5 round. What's this? 3 round. They look exactly the same. Okay, so today I want to start by putting the sand on our thing because we have to glue the head on, but the head still needs to be painted with the like little details. So I think we do this first, and then we do the head. And while we're painting the head, this has time to dry. We've got the 2 wings as well, ready to be attached. Actually, where does this attach to? It attaches to this side somewhere. Somewhere like that. So that's fine. We have the tail, which we will glue on last once we're done with this. And then this. And then I don't know if we should shade and highlight before we continue. I feel like we probably should. I don't know. I really don't know. Given to the childish jokes, it keeps us youthful. It keeps us young and fertile. Youthful and spry, young and fertile. Oh, sorry. Oh, there we go. Oh, whoopsie. I forgot to turn on the butt. 1 second. The butt is butting. The butt is butting. So yes, we'll start with covering this. I was thinking about it, and I think we just do the whole thing sand. I don't think the skulls are gonna stand out, so maybe we go back and do the skulls like a grayish color instead of this color. Maybe add some like black to this, and then we go from there. Why do I have blood on my face? Who did that? Did I do that? Who did that? It was me. Hello, Mira. Hello, hello. Youthful and remember when she could pop out 50 kids? Good times. Hey, I can still. How dare you? I can still. Well, actually, no, you're popping out 50 kids now, not me. Youthful and spry, I say, as I use a foam roller to crack my back after a rough night's sleep. I laid down on the floor when I got out of bed this morning because my back was hurting. That is the age that I'm in. Yeah, it does work. It's just weird sometimes. You can't pump any kids. We have to do... You can't pump any kids is a crazy sentence. I think you mean pump out any kids. Yeah, I think we paint all this stuff a little off gray. And then we... Do we do this first and then do the off... No, I think we do the off gray first. We do the off gray first. Can I revive what I have? On my paint thing? Oh, I can. Nice! I have so much water in my wet palette. Some might say too much. But what do they know? Exactly. Were we using Morgoth? No, Morgoth's bone was too yellow, wasn't it? We were using... Not that. We were using... I have all my paints organized now. Wraithbone. Let's use Wraithbone with a little bit of... Wraithbone with a little bit of white. A little bit of black. That sounds like a euphemism. Pumping kid. Mora pumps, we dump the children. Age of Sigmar, old world. Old world. We've moved on from Age of Sigmar. Daddy Dragon. We're almost done with the dragon. Look how good it looks. Looking good. And then we're gonna cover it in gloss and satin, but that'll have to wait. And I also want to go, I think we need to change the color of this amulet. I feel like it shouldn't be blue. Maybe the background should be black and that should be blue. And then I want to go through and highlight the gems with a lighter color. Didn't realize I had paint on that. To give it like a little highlight. But we can do that. Age of Sigmar is over. It's now time for Age of Mira. My Titanic theme plays for some reason. Alright, and we'll add a little bit of black. You're the same as Age of Sig... Wow! Anything can be a euphemism. That's true. Let's make up a euphemism. Go. That's green. That's not black. I think I need to go buy more black. That's brown. Are you telling me I don't own gray? Of all the colors. No. Oh, here we go. No, that's null oil. Thought I had it there. That's more. Why do I have so much Morghast bone? I have like 3 of them. Why do I have 3 Morghast bone colors? If you have black and I know I'm looking for black. If I have black, oh, found it. I found the black. I brought my there is something in my throat. There is something in there. I'm drinking coconut water. You can borrow some of the gray that's been popping up in my hair. That is yours. You have earned that. No, don't say that. The mosquito's coming back up. It feels like a a cat hair, or possibly something from my sweater. A little fiber from my sweater. Right, a little bit of black. Let's see if we get the color we want. Come out of there, Calypso. Calypso's not down there. He's in his goon drawer. Because he insisted, even though I wasn't keen on it. He was like, I must. You shan't take this away from me. I feel like that might be too dark. Shall we hit it with a little bit more? Let's hit it with some Wraithbone. Apparently I have 2 of these too. A hairball. I feel like it is gonna be a hairball kind of situation. Could be a alright. Okay. Alright. I'd forgotten about that. Thank you for ruining my life. Thank you for ruining my entire year by making me remember that. The man must goon. I was suspicious of what he was doing in there. So I got on my hands and my knees and I pretended I was on my phone. And then after like 5 minutes, when I knew he wasn't watching me, I flashed the light in there and he was just sitting there. That's all he was doing, just sitting there. And I was like, what are you doing? Do you think he knew I was watching so he wasn't doing what he usually does? Like, I don't know what he does in there. I want to know. But he wouldn't tell me. He could be doing anything in there. I want to know. It's his thinking drawn. You say that, but I've never forgot it. It's so... I don't use metal straw. To this day, I don't use metal straws. I refuse to use them. I'm too paranoid. Alright, let us... Or should I just cover these in like a null oil? Maybe that won't work well. Or what if I covered it? What if I did some black over it? Or maybe what if I put some gray over it? Instead of like a full coat, what if I just like grayed it a little bit to age it? The post-goon clarity. I can't believe you would peep on his goon. I wanted to know what he was doing in there. I wanted to know. You don't invade private bird time. I was just curious. Like, what could it be? Nice painting. Thank you, thank you. What up? Hello, hello. Clowns do... Yeah, clowns get hairballs. We're very much like cats in that sense. A modern philosopher. I don't know what he was doing in there, but he was just... He was just doing his thing. I don't know. I'm gonna dab this on my wrist until most of it comes off. There we go. You let out all his thinking stuff. I didn't open it. I just leaned my head. I just tilted my head a little bit to see what he was doing in there. I realize some of these are beetles. So they should be painted black. I'm confused. Most of these are beetles. How are people painting these? I don't understand. Like this here is a beetle. All of these... Oh, my head's in the way. All of these are beetles. They're not skulls. Should I paint them brown? Can we... Yes, you can name the beetles if you like. If you must, you can name the beetles. After the Beatles. More... What about this? Bugman's Glow. That feels buggy, right? We paint the buggy color. And then we paint the skulls the scully color. Whatever that is. I would love to read Calypso's post-goon musings. I don't know what he's doing in there, though. He's being suspicious, for sure. But he won't let me know what he's doing in there. Well, I should have done this before I glued it all together. I see. That's on me. I don't think it matters if we have some that are different colors. I think that adds to it. A modern burb shower thoughts. I know, he just sits there. I was like, are you napping? Like, what are you doing? But I don't think he was doing what he usually does in there. Because usually he comes out with feathers stuck to his beak, which implies he was grooming himself. But he was not grooming himself when I was being a peeping Tom. I don't know what he was doing. Yeah. I can hear Ollie Jr. being like, wee! Wee! Okay. Maybe we should just cover the whole thing in sand and forget the skulls. It might be too hard to paint. He's having fun. He is. Oh my goodness. I got some footage of him. I'll try. Maybe I'll send it in the Discord later. He's got a new toy and he just spins on it and then lets himself fall. And then he gets up and he goes, whee! And he goes back and starts spinning again. It's very cute. Let me move myself out of the way a little bit. I feel like I'm too much in the way with my giant hair. My hair ruins everything. What if I and then I just like that? How about that? What do you think? Oh, what do you think? Is that better? For better or for worse? How now, brown cow? I'm the cow. I'm the cow in this scenario. How now, brown cow? Blue cow. How now, blue cow? Oh, to be... Is that a raccoon bone? Yes. How'd you know? Again. To be a bird with a goon draw, the dream. Average male behavior. Ollie Jr. living his best life now that Clown Papa's back. For real. He's so happy. Oh my gosh. Fuck me. Spending time with me was a nightmare, apparently. Never seen this guy happier than when father father has returned. Okay, shall we? Part of me wants to paint this base and then put this on, but this is acrylic, so I think this is actually fine. Until death or termination of contracts for circus employment. Alright. Ooh, let's get this acrylic out. Take it off. There's a place downtown where the freaks all come around. There's a hole in the wall. It's a dirty free-for-all. And night, turn me on. Take it off. Take it off. Everybody take it off. Okay. This is the male fantasy. Hiding in a goon drawer is the male fantasy. This is what you do in, what are they called? Man caves. Bro caves. This is what they do in man caves, don't they? It sounds like sandpaper. I want a better way to do this. But I'll take this for now. Brokeback Mountain? Alright, I have only seen clips of that movie, I think. I always say that I've watched that movie, and maybe I have. I really just don't remember it, but I remember the tent scene. But I could have also just watched a clip of the tent scene. I'm so bad at remembering movies when I don't care for them that much. If the movie was great, I remember it for a while. If it was okay, my brain's just like, you don't need this. You don't need this information in your head. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Don't hold on to it anymore. Let it go. Let it go. Brokeback Mountain wasn't that strong. I know the guy that was the location scout for Brokeback. That is a fun fact. Is that just... Does he know where the meetups are? Or he was just familiar with the culture? What is happening here? Exactly. I need some more information. I don't remember those lyrics. I think you do. Everyone knows that it was just Frozen. I forgot the name of the movie. Frozen is just Brokeback Mountain in animated form. Everyone knows that. You know that. I know that. Disney knows that. I wouldn't put it past Disney, let's be honest. I think I'm gonna put this down and do this part. I don't care. Oh, shit. Alright, I just covered this in... Okay. Stopping by before bed. Hello, thank you for stopping by before bed. I hope you sleep well. Mira in a Disney movie, what song would she get? I can only hope and pray I would be the villain. Make me Ursula or something, the evil stepmother. I'd be so good in that role. 2026, a Disney movie and a hentai. What a topic to come into. What? Frozen? I know, it is a traumatizing topic. I understand. I truly understand. Sleeping by yourself, handsome. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. The cold doesn't bother me anyway. No. Her range is crazy. Yeah, I think the joke being that Disney would never hire me. They're like, yeah, what has she done before this? She did something called, I don't know, what would it be called? Camp something. Camp something. I don't know. Make it happen. The world! Just do the movie before. Oh, smart. And then they're like, hey. And then when you're doing the press junket, they'll be like, hey, are you working on anything? And I can be like, yeah, I'm actually working on my next animated film. I play a maid. I play a maid that helps a guy get back on his feet. Figuratively and literally. I can't even talk today, never mind. Not gonna lie, I spent most of my day crying. Let the storm rage on. That's literally the only part of the song I know. I should have painted the base. I knew it. We can see the black peeking through. Anything would have been better than this. Oh, Waverly! Thank you for becoming a... Why is that chopped off? Thank you for becoming a member! Welcome backstage! Welcome, welcome, welcome! I'm gonna... Thank you for the head pat. Thank you, thank you. Gotta rise up in the morning, noon, and night. Excuse me. She plays a maid that helps get a guy back up. You know me. Love helping people. That would be kind of funny. Yeah, I'm working on a new project. Is it family friendly? There's a family. It's about family. She turns his cream into butter. Yeah, it's an Amish-inspired movie. That's better. I mean, honestly, I dig the sand acrylic. If you stipple it on, you get all the different... It's not all, like, smooth. We could make it, like, wavy. The butter churner, that's right. Like in Scary Movie. God, why is he shouting? I don't know if you can hear him, but I just heard the words, for fuck's sake, you can't. See if I can scrape this off. Clown bro, yeah. Yeah, not my dad. Imagine my dad saying that. Normal day at the circus. Very Australian. Which is so weird. I feel like he's very American. But he uses the word cunt very liberally. Stuff is thick. I like how it immediately ruins your brush. Maybe I'll just try and use my finger to scrape off what I can. Okay, that was pointless. That was a waste of my time and my gloves' time. Let it go. Do you have phantom pain? What do you mean? I mean, I know what phantom pain... Oh, you mean... No. No. I have seen those videos, and it's kind of crazy. He's kind of crazy. Pretty sure Americans could use that word if it was socially acceptable. True. I guess it is socially acceptable for him to use it. No, phantom pain. Okay, phantom pain is crazy, and look it up, because I've only seen it within the furry community, so I have follow-up questions. So apparently, some people in VR Some people in VR believe that if you hit them in VR, they can feel it in real life. Or if they're allergic to something, they're allergic to it in VR. And they go into like anaphylactic shock. It's interesting to see, for sure. Oh, as I was saying, all the examples I've seen are of people. I love the black hair. Thank you. All of the examples I've seen have been furries overreacting and being like, I'm allergic to tomatoes. Stop bringing them to me. And their friends being like, they're allergic. They're gonna have an allergic attack, or whatever they call it. An anaphylactic attack, but they didn't call it an anaphylactic attack. It's quite amusing if you watch it. Do I think this exists? No. I don't think so. I think that might be a symptom of being chronically online. I mean, I feel like that's beyond chronically online, so I don't even know what to tell you, but... So, you know. I don't think that's a thing. But they will be like, oh, that hurts in real life. It's kind of crazy. And then they see those videos and they're like, why do people bully furries? I'm like, because that's batshit crazy, mate. I'm a VTuber, and that's batshit crazy. I miss the person I was 10 minutes ago. Me when I hold up an irradiated rock in VR so they get radiation poisoning. That's a good idea. Who runs that channel? Let's reach out to them and be like, how do you feel about radiation? I've given you all COVID. No! No, not like this. I think this goes beyond the furries. This is it's a subset. We were talking about subsects of subsects. Ooh, subsects of vegetarians. This is a subsect of demon of furries. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to call furries demons. Sorry. Psychologists having dollar eyes. For real, for real. Also, hello, Noe. I saw Monty earlier. Hello, Monty. If someone praises me in VR, would it heal my traumatized inner child? If you became a fairy, oh my god, a furry, not a fairy. What the hell's wrong with me? A furry, probably. Otherwise, no. Probably not. A demon. I know, that was a crazy... Sorry to the demons. That was a crazy jump. Yeah, the demons would never. They get their prescription from Dr. WebMD. Furries are demons in a way. Who's a sub? What are they getting? Huh? No, what do you mean? Hello. Also, hi, Monty. I don't know if Monty's still here, but I saw them earlier. Every other mirror tag trying to get a shout out. What? Every other mirror tag? What are you talking about? Oh, subsex. Good morning. Hope everyone is having a good day, better than me. I mean, it sounds like some of us have had a rough day, so I don't know if it's better than yours, but we survived, right? We're survivors. I'm a survivor. I'm not forgiver. Not gonna stop. Keep on surviving. I actually don't remember the lyrics. I love meatball marinara. What? Freud? There's no way there's no Freudmon. It's just a dude with a mustache. Freudmon. I continue to exist, even if it is against my will at this point. Amen. Today's my birthday and I'm not happy about it. Did you turn 50? Be like, I turned 18. Well, happy birthday. Okay, we gotta... I think I need to use the long one for this because I need to, like, get in. It's like... Oh, that's nice. I don't know why. The texture of this is really satisfying. I don't know why I enjoy it so much, but there we go. I shoved it in the hole and it's filled it perfectly. Look. That was a bad series of words, but I don't know if you can see in there. Oh, it filled it so perfectly, like right in here. And then you twirl. And then you pack it in there. Perfect. That needs more in there, definitely, but everyone keep going. Freudmon, the Digimon that brings up his mom just enough to make he's like, he's like, do you know who also looks really hot? My mom. Be like, no one was talking about your mom, Freud. Do you guys still share beds with your mom? No, Freud. We don't. Happy birthday! Happy birthday. 30? What's wrong with turning 30? Huh? What's wrong with turning 30? What are you trying to say? Choose your next words very carefully. Very carefully. I still can't unhear bananas in pajamas. I know. I can hear it too. Should I just change it? Should I just change it at this point? I'm a survivor. 30's a new young and fertile. Totally in demand right now. I was 30 once. I'm getting old. Wow. Wow. I'll have you know. Probably, I mean, what are my stats? Like 80% of everyone here is over 30. What do you mean you're getting old? I need to go back and check my analytics. I barely check them, but it was funny when I do. Oh, someone sent me a screenshot of the VTuber wiki. And you know how my age, someone set my age to young and fertile. Someone set my nickname to Hatsune Friku. Kind of funny. She's not wrong. Why you gonna call us 30 plus out? Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you. 30's not old. Kind of is, but it's not really. But it is a little bit. Maybe if we were in the 1800s, it'd be like fucking super old. But we're still here. Also, good day. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in, my liege. Hey, I'm 20 season 10. Thank you very much. Season 20, episode 10. Good cover. I need to slide this in here. I need to switch. Ah, no! I got it all over his nail. No, I got it everywhere. It's over. Actually, maybe I can get it off with some water. I should have done this before, but then I didn't know where the feet were gonna go. But it probably would have made more sense anyway to do it before I glued everything down. Oh, there we go. I think I got it off. Now I just need a... Jesus. I don't know what he's doing tonight, but he's being very loud. I agree, Calypso. Really hit your stride at 30. Really? Is that what we're telling ourselves? Okay. Yay. We hit our stride at 30. Alright. Okay, let's get someone here. And we go in. Some media always double parks me. What do you mean? They just block you in? Hello, fellow ringmasters. Some of us are past 20-year-old season 20. It's not so bad. We be like One Piece. We are season 21, episode 1000. Yeah, exactly. My feet are always the hardest to paint. I agree. I agree. I didn't do the base because I knew I was using sand, but looking at this, I should have just done it. Probably would have been way easier. And let's see if we can get under the feet. I just realized that's not going to be used as a shadow brush. Oh god, I got it on the toe again. Oh my god. mean, what's to say you wouldn't have sand on your feetsies? You could have sand on your feetsies as a dragon in the desert, right? The VA of One Piece knew the meme. What meme? Huh? No, with that attitude, you ain't yet. You will. 30 comes for everyone. You think you can escape it. And then it creeps up on you, doesn't it? Doesn't it, Calypso? I like how I miss an entire spot back here. I'm like, wow, what a good job I'm doing. I'm gonna shove a bunch in here so that it, like, looks like a little lump of sand. Like that. That's not bad. Oh, shit. I didn't realize I got sand all on the underside of this leg. Not bad. Oh, whoops, I got sand on the ribs, too. Jeez. At this rate, I'm gonna have to repaint this whole thing. Alright, I think we're good for the base right now. I might try and tidy up some of these feet, but I think looking pretty solid. Looks pretty good. Very sandy. What do you think? In year 9, sure. In 9 years, damn. If you complain about 30, imagine hitting 50. But 50 is when 50 is when your life truly begins, according to every 50-year-old and Oprah. And Oprah would never lie to us. Except when she does. But we have to assume that she does it under duress. Oprah wouldn't lie to her fans like that. Okay, the fact that this is thicker is probably better because it doesn't dry down immediately. Okay. Oh god, the whole back leg is covered in sand. Hold on. That whole foot is covered in sand. That's not good. Oh god. What a mess. Oprah is every 50-year-old, kind of like Rey in the movie Star Wars sequel. She's every 50-year-old billionaire. Did you guys hear about, like, every billionaire going to St. Bart's this year? They were like, it was like the highest density of billionaire, like 70% of the world's worth was chilling on the fucking coast of St. Bart's. Isn't that crazy? Anakin Skywalker's right about sand. I've never seen Star Wars, except for The Phantom Menace, and I don't remember any of it. Thank you. Sandstorms are explanation for sandy ribs. That's true. Hello, Mira. Hello, hello. Sorry for lurking. I'm still playing League. Damn. What are you up to now? And we didn't bomb it? Missed opportunity. Do you know what's really bad? Because apparently, like, they brought so much security, obviously. Everyone had their own security details. Hello, Mira. Hello, hello. Part of me was like, imagine, though. If you truly wanted to. All in one location, too. When does that ever happen? I'm glad it didn't happen, but I was just like, if you were going to, that would have been a great opportunity. I'm not saying you should do that, but what if, yeah, like imagine the news just being like, and every billionaire has been wiped out. That would be insane. Insane coverage. And no one would, well, I was also reading about people that go to St. Bart's a lot before the billionaires started going every New Year's, and they were like, the billionaires have ruined it. They're all tacky and classless. I was like, damn. The French don't be messing around, huh? You just say it how it is. Crazy natural disaster in one timeline. Darth Plagueis. I just know that Anakin has a thesis in Dark Plagueis studies. What the fuck is that? I hate sand. It's coarse and rough and gets... Oh, I've heard that! I didn't know that was Anakin. Is that not every single person ever that has experience cleaning up their car after going to the beach? Want to distribute some wealth? Where would the wealth go? It would just go to someone else in their family. You're not truly eliminating a billionaire. Also, why do we want to eliminate billionaires? Does that stop anything? I don't think so. I think it just pushes the thing down the line, right? I'm trying to fit it in this tiny hole. What the? I can't even get in there. Like, how am I supposed to? What if I go this way? I gotta try different positions. Switching up positions for you. We might have to touch up the feetsies a little bit. I actually think it's okay. We do need to touch up this area now, though, because I put so much water on it. That's the bone of an Egyptian cat, right? No, this is a dragon! We're making a dragon, but there is a cat here, too, in this kit. I just haven't gotten to it yet. For the lulz? W Star Wars joke? I don't get it! 50%? That's crazy. Don't be crazy. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. That's not gonna— Damn it! I did it again! I just fixed it too. Son of a— Enough positions for you. It's kind of funny that they were like, let's go to St. Bart's. And then everyone was talking about yachting, if you're not familiar with the term yachting. Because they were like, there were a lot of influencers there, and we know they don't have yachts. So they were like, they were there yachting. If you know what that means. If you are familiar with the term. I think there is some here, but I think this might have to be painted off. I think that's like on. I was gonna use my teeth. Why do I always default to my teeth to get stuff off? Dragon, cat, the bone structures are pretty similar. Except the wings and skull. I thought you were gonna say especially the wings and skull. Most of billionaires' worths are in stocks, so if they pass randomly, chances are their stocks will drop and become multi-millionaires. Ooh. I've heard that. I've heard that too. A lot of them don't have liquid assets. Everything's tied up and they live off credit. Which is kind of smart if you think about it. Okay. It is not silly. It's not just billionaires, it is, I think. If you reach it, it's silly! I mean silly in the sense that no one will agree to that. Not silly as in it's a silly idea. It's silly that it would ever pass, because it wouldn't. We aren't referencing the accent. No. So, your oral fixation? I know. I mean, your teeth are so handy. So yachting is when actors, younger actors, less famous, like famous but not fully famous actors, and singers and actresses and influencers hang out with billionaires on their ships in exchange for money for their company. So everyone's going through the list of the St. Bart's attendees and being like, why is she there? Yachting! Zac Efron, known yachter. So everyone's having a great time on TikTok. Oh, there we go. Dragons use adventurers as pest control. What? Treat me like spiders. Dragons use adventurers as pest control. Kinda true, huh? I pay 36% tax. I don't know how much I pay. A lot. Millionaire version of sugar daddying. Basically, yeah. And people love trying to guess who's yachting and who's not. It usually happens during like New Year's, Cannes Festival. Everyone, and they're, because everyone's like, how did that person get an invite to that? They didn't. They're a +1. Allegedly. hang out. Yeah, exactly. Quote unquote hang out. I think historically everyone's saying Zac Efron used to be a yacht boy. I know nothing of this. No one's invited me on a yacht for any reason. I'd be so dumb too. I'd be like, yeah, I'd like to hang out on a yacht. No, I wouldn't. That's a lie. I wouldn't go. I hate boats. I don't care if they're yachts. Don't like boats, period. Be like, you want me to come hang out on your boat and you're gonna pay me $100,000? That's why, sir, that seems like a great deal. That might not be a good thing here. Why, I'd love to. What do you mean? Boats are not fun. I don't understand boats. I wouldn't say no. I do have some bills that need to be paid. It depends what they're offering, right? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Why not hang out with some guy for a few hours in exchange for a ton of money? I wouldn't, because I can't socialize. That's what I was gonna say. That sounds like a nightmare. You want me to socialize with anyone? Nah, I'm good. Is Bone Daddy invited onto the yacht? Bone Daddy. That'll be his nickname for sure. I'd invite you on my yacht. You're pretty dumb. Why'd you say it like that? Especially if Zach Baggins is on that damn boat. Oh, I'd go if Zach Baggins was there. And then I'd push him off and make it look like an accident. An act surprise. And be like, what? Zach fell over. They'd be like, someone fell over the ship, the yacht last night. And I'd be like, what? Zach Baggins fell off the yacht last night? And they'd be like, how do you know it was Zach Baggins? And I'd be like, I heard a rumor. I heard a rumor it was Zach Baggins. Should I just cover... Oh, well, the stone... Is that a stone? Or did I just cover a beetle? I think that was a stone. That might have been a beetle. The ghost must have done it. Has anyone watched Titanic 2? The horror movie? That's... quite a movie. Calcium Father. That sounds... This doesn't sound bad, but it sounds like something, and I don't quite know what. Calcium Father. No, the inventor of... milk? He sounds like he made milk. Alright, this is gonna be hard. I can't snap it off now. I've spent too much time painting it to snap it off. Titanic 2 is a horror movie. I've seen the meme trailer for Titanic 2. Yeah. Oh, or is it called Return to... No, the second one was called Return to Titanic, right? I think this was just called Titanic 2? Titanic 3. That's the Lactation Lord. I hate that, but I get it. It's like the Lord of Sandwich, right? The Lactation Lord. He's returned. Hold on, I need to zoom in here. What am I looking at here? That's a skull. Alright, there we go. The Lord of Sandwich. And the Lord of... What's that? That's rock. Just checking. And the Lord of Lactation. The Lord of Lactation sounds like he breastfeeds. I don't know. I just feel like maybe I've been watching too much mom talk. Everyone I watch is having babies. And everyone's channels are turning into mom channels. And I'm like, I was here for makeup! I was here for makeup tutorials! And now I'm watching you pump your breasts to get milk out. It used to be fun. We used to be best buddies. Now you're a mother. Alright, sorry, I'm zooming in so I can get some of these skulls. Is that a rock? I think that's a beetle. Like, what the fuck is this? I don't even know how I'm gonna do this. Should I just paint these black? Okay, I'm gonna sand these and then maybe go back and paint what I can. Or I just put so much sand that they can't see what it was. Maybe that's the go. Or not. I feel like that would ruin it. I don't know. Are you getting the fever? The baby fever? PewDiePie, for real? Yeah, PewDiePie used to make makeup content. Now I gotta watch him with his damn child. His vlogs are so cute. They're so cute. I love watching his vlogs. What is... It's crazy that he is married to an Italian woman, but that baby came out looking like the most Swedish child I've ever seen. You would think that the darker genes are stronger, but nope. Not enough for the Swedish genes. He's the most Swedish looking child I've ever seen. It's adorable. Reverse wash. We'll see. Kate made money and is now chilling, enjoying life. Hell yeah. If the Swedish blood is strong. For real. Don't gatekeep? What am I gatekeeping? Hydration, Coke Zero J. I have coconut water. I'll have some coconut water. This dragon doesn't have the wings. They have wings! I just haven't glued them on yet. Please, please hold for wings. That baby gonna grow up building IKEA furniture. He's gonna be awesome at it. It's crazy that... No. What? No, not that he's married to an Italian. I meant the whole sentence. It's crazy that even though he's married to an Italian, the Swedish genes took over. Because it's very hard to get blonde and blue eyes, but the Swedish genes were like, forget the Italians. It's all Swedish, baby. All Swedish all the time. May the ring must... No. I mean, you have wings. I've given you wings, but they're useless. You are a flightless bird. Much like an emu, but more so a chicken. It's crazy. Okay, stop quoting me! I give up. I give up. I can't say anything. Everyone knows the Swedish would never take over. Everyone knows. Is that a skull? Oh, I gotta zoom in with my eyeballs again. No, that's a skull. That's a beetle? What is that? I don't even know what I'm looking at anymore. I'm just gonna slide it in there and hope for the best. Okay. Viking genes. I know. We will never know the joy of freedom of flight. Nope. I mean, to be fair, even if you had wings, I would make you stay grounded. So really, are you losing anything? Are you truly losing anything? Really and truly? No. I need a smaller brush, which I didn't think I would say. I need a smaller brush for my sand. I need a smaller brush for my sand. Let's switch to a smaller brush. It gets so fluffy that I feel like there's so much in there. Now my water is sandy. Does Mira keep us on those child leashes? Yes. Around your hand. Whenever I see a child on a leash, I'm like, damn, that child must be crazy. Parents just don't just put their children on leashes, okay? That child has to be a menace. A runner. A menace. Oh yeah, this one might work. We'll use that one. And we'll use this one. I need something that... Oh! I need something that's kind of dense. That's too... Floofy. Floofy? No, floofy. I live in Cali. They do in fact just be putting them on... Oh wait, really? They just put their children on leashes? Kiwis have wings and they don't care. Exactly, so no flight unless Mira tossed us. Or I put you in the cannon. Unless they have twins. Oh yeah, twins must be so hard to look after. Don't forget Saab makes their fighters and weapons. Saab makes their weapons? The Swedish are never winning. The Swedish are winning nothing ever. Alright, let's try this one. Is that a beetle again? No, those are two skulls. If I put Nuln oil in them, I assume they'll pop and we'll be able to see it better. Twins must be so hard. Saab made such cool cars, and yes, they made No, I don't. Did Saab stop making cars? I know Saab makes cars. I know Saab makes cars, or did they stop? But I know they did make cars at some point. But weapons? That threw me. They did stop? I swear I used to see ads. When did they stop? The kid is the kid. The flip side is the kid in the stroller who's way too damn big to be in a stroller. That's also hilarious. Yeah. They drop the Alps on any invaders. I hear him going, wee! You are painting. Oh my god, thank you so much. I'm not. Thank you so much. You're hyping me up. Maybe I should go to that painting thing in July. What does one do? Just sit together and paint? I don't want to paint with strangers. I don't want to small talk with strangers. That sounds like a nightmare. I don't want to make friends. My one New Year's goal. Make friends. Also me. I don't want to make friends. It got shut down by GM in the 2010s. Okay. Because I remember. They got bought out by another company, but nothing did anything, yeah. Because I remember seeing the ads for Saab. It was like, Saab. Is that a skull or is that just a weird shaped rock? That was a skull. Whoopsie daisy. Let's see if I can fix whatever is happening here. Whoopsie doodle. My strudel. Hello, how are you? I'm very well, thank you. How are you? GM killing of beloved car companies. I think they're doing it on purpose, right? They're doing like a Disney, but instead of letting them operate, they just shut them down. I went to cancel my binge subscription today because I forgot I had it. And then I got the notification. I was like, I don't watch binge. And when I went there, they were like, you can no longer use... Because binge uses Hubble. You can no longer use Hubble for HBO, HBO Max, Paramount, or Netflix. And I was like, interesting. Everyone's going indie. They want to be their own entities. Honestly, it's just too expensive to keep track of all of the streaming services. I don't think that looks good, but what are you gonna do? I'm trying to use a tissue to get the sand off him. I don't think it's gonna work. Where was I even cleaning? I don't even know. What was I doing? Huh? Where'd the skull go? Where's the skull that I was trying to clean off? I lost it. How did I lose a skull? Does anyone know what I was doing? Where'd it go? I lost it. Stop still makes planes and military stuff. Yeah, I guess they just switched to military. I use an old Mac Pro as a NAS to store all my less than legal obtain. Hey, don't say that. Don't say that. I mean, honestly, I feel like Netflix made it super easy for people to... What was I even doing? don't even know what I was doing. Netflix made it easy for people to stop pirating, but I feel like all of these streaming services has made people go back. Because it's so much work trying to find what you're like, can I watch this here? No. Can I watch this here? No. And even that stupid website, where can I watch, is wrong 90% of the time. It's like, you can watch this on Netflix. I'm like, can you? And then I check Netflix and they're like, you can watch this on Binge. I'm like, no, you can't. You can watch this on Disney. Nope. Where the fuck can I watch it? Did you glue the skull? What? No, the skull's on the thing. I didn't glue it in the wrong place. Imagine. Imagine getting hit by a weapon called the Carl Gustav. That's what they named it. Many people forgot. I think lots of people just didn't, and it was just easier. But now, people are rediscovering the joy. People are rediscovering the joy. I don't know. I was wiping a skull off, because I was like, is that a skull? That's a skull. And now I can't find the skull. Where was the skull? I feel like I'm having... What the fuck? How do you lose a skull? I don't... It was here. It's not there. Where to... my favorite where to watch recommendation. They're like, hey, you can't get this online. Also, if you enjoy old movies, like myself, like from the 40s and 50s, or the 1920s or 30s, there's no way to get them. A lot of them are still owned and under copyright, but they don't provide you a way to watch them. They're just like, we own this and you can't watch it. Good luck! Schrodinger's stuff. I swear there was, because I wiped it, and maybe I hallucinated the skull. You can watch this on this app, but not licensed in your... Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah. Once everyone saw how much Netflix was making, everyone was like, hold on one sec. For real. They were like, hey, can we have the rights to our stuff back? Awesome, because we're starting a streaming service. Gotta rent the DVDs from the library. Ugh, even then. Maybe it fell into the goon drawer. You can't even rent it. So frustrating. Alright, I gotta zoom in again. 1 second, please. I don't know where that skull went, and it's stressing me out, because I know it's here. It's definitely here somewhere. I should have painted these black beforehand, but I was so excited to do the sand. That's on me. If this is shit, this is entirely my fault. And it will take so long to get all the sand off this. So long to get the sand off of all this. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Do you want to go to the club, Hans? Ooh, ooh. Where's that from? From me. I want to go to the club, Hans. Alright. Reality TV live from Calypso's Goon Drawer. Clown Hub. All clown all the time. I imagine it'll be like, do you remember when Katy Perry released her album Witness? And she did the live stream thing for like a week pre album drop? That's where we got the is math related to science thing. We got so many memes from that. She is hilarious. I don't know if she's faking it or if she's being legit, but she is a riot. What are you saying, peekaboo to? Alright, hold on, I gotta zoom in again. Please excuse me while I go around this scarab beetle. Whoever, like, modeled this and was like, chuck a bunch of tiny scarabs, I hope they have a bad year. I hope they have a bad year. A bad, no good year. Let all their future models turn out badly. And not the way they wanted them to. Because this is just pure evil. They did have that banger that changed the rhythm. That was the lead single. That was the only song that did well. I personally did enjoy Bon Appetit. Bon Appetit, baby. And I think was Birthday on that album. It's like time to bring out the big balloons. Let me get you in your birthday suit. We're gonna bring out the big balloons. I think that was that album also. Sorry, I gotta lower my glosses for this. I gotta activate granny vision for this. Peering over my glasses at you angrily. This is how I will do this. It's the only way. Alright, I did that part. Turned out I tuned out after California Girls. What was after California Girls? That album was great. It was a Dr. Luke album, unfortunately, but that album, great. And then she did the confectionery thing where she released I'm wide awake, not losing any sleep. It was like a best of album. People release best of albums, really? I mean, they haven't released them in a while. But during like the 2010s, you would have like 2 albums and you would release a best of. I was like, best of what? I did like her Smile album, but that was also a flop. The clown one, the clown themed one, that one was cute. Magnified Ring, I do have one of them, but I don't understand how it works. It just doesn't feel good to use at a distance. I like it better. Get off my lawn, you damn emus. Like that one scene from Toy Story when they're fixing Woody. I'm sorry, what? That was Katy Perry? Is that a... I can't tell. That's a beetle. A tiny ass beetle. I hope I stand by what I said. I hope this guy has a bad year. Boy, when you're with me, I'll give you a taste. Make it like your birthday every day. I know you like it sweet, so come give it a taste. Give you something good to celebrate, so make your wish. There was a beetle there and I covered it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it was too hard to paint. Also, this needs a second coat, but I'll worry about that later. I say as I paint it. For the granny. Oh, yeah, like that. I do have one of them. I just don't understand how to use it. That's Ringo. Ringo's dead. Damn, we should have named him Lennon. I mean, Ringo works too, but... Oh, that's another beetle. These are all beetles, I think. I can't tell. It's very hard to tell what is what. Give you something good to celebrate. So make your wish. I can't get in there. That's what she said. I'm gonna put a blob here and then try and get in between these little toesies. That's not working for me. Where'd my tissue go? Alright, now it's pointy again. Let's try and get in the side of these toesies. There we go. That's actually quite easy. You've just got to make your brush pointy again. Ah, I got it all over the beetle! I lied! It wasn't easy at all! Bloody hell, mate. Fucking cunt. They tricked me. Oh, that was a beetle. Whoops. Another one of the beetles has also departed. 2 beetles down. 3 to go. Oh, I could have gone in from back. I could have gone in through the back. Jesus Christ. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's right. Get in. Get in via the back. What's that? Oh, that's sand. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I like that a lot. You can still see the gray. God damn it. Okay, I didn't know this was gonna take so long. Maybe the bone dragon won't even get finished today. Every day we get closer. Should I put like little... What if I put like a little lump around each toe to make it look like it's like digging into the sand? Does that work? Kind of. We might have to... I covered another beetle by accident. This is so hard! Part of me is like, fuck the beetles. I mean, which is what I say generally every day. Why would you lie to us? I know I've lied! Unless I just cover the whole thing in sand and forget the beetles. Also an option. Make a darker shade. Maybe a little darker shade near the sand too. What do you mean by that? Oh, you mean like where the toes are sitting so it looks like a shadow? You can definitely do that. Just need to clean this. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh, sorry. I was soaking up the thing. Why not sprinkle actual sand? Because when I tried to find sand at the hobby store, they only had acrylic sand. So that's what we're using. Acrylic sand. We are now acrylic sand users. I got a... Oh my god, what a weird angle. I'm holding it upside down and to the side. Kind of. Like this, but like this. So that I can paint, like, in there. Plastic sand? No. As in acrylic paint mixed with sand. So this is sand and paint. And it's great. Like, I really like the texture of it. It's just... This part is so tiny. And it's so thick that you can't really thin it out because then you lose the sand. So... You know. Mirror cheer, thank you for texture. Oh, it's got... no, it's got sand texture. Listen. I don't know if you can hear that. It's sand. It's actual sand. Just in paint. I was watching a video yesterday where someone said listening to the Beatles is like the widest thing ever, and I was like, damn, they aren't wrong. I've never really gotten into the Beatles. My dad loves the Beatles. Le Beatles. Le Rolling Stones. That's what he calls them. Le. But, I don't like the Beatles. They have some good songs. I like We All Live in a Yellow Submarine. Can't tell me they weren't on drugs, dude. Nothing you can say will convince me otherwise. My dad likes them too. Never really got into them myself. Yeah. Good night, Mira. I need to head to bed. Good luck with the painting. Hope you have a great rest of the stream. Thank you, Molkosh. Sleep well. Sleep well. Sleep well. Hello, Filian. Welcome. I was more of a Zahoo. The Who is good. It's coarse and rough and got everywhere. It's coarse and rough. Reminded me of a song, perhaps from a musical. But I can't remember what. It's coarse and rough. I can't think of what it would be. If you want to see something crazy, watch the Yellow Submarine film. There's a film? I thought it was just a song. What do you mean there's a film? What would convince them that a film was a good idea? It's probably being the Beatles. Everything seems like a good idea. You know what? Fuck the... No, I shouldn't. I'm going through so many emotions about these stupid things down here. Help, Yellow Submarine. Helter Skelter. They had a ton. They had movie? I did not know anything about this. I feel the Beatles had force. Then again, I own 5 of their CDs and 1 of their vinyls. I don't know. I don't hate them. I just don't... I don't think they're all that great. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you. A thinly veiled digs at Disney. The Yellow Submarine told them to do it. Ringo wrote it, so there's that. Well... The only thing I know about Ringo is when he was on The Simpsons. That's literally it. Was he actually there? I don't know, but they did an episode where she painted Ringo and then sent it to him. She found an old painting that she painted of Ringo. And she sent it to him. And he sent her a letter back, I think. We all live in a yellow submarine. The only reason I like Yellow Submarine is because they used to make us sing it at school. During choir. Like primary school choir. Not even proper choir. We'd all get in a room together and sing, we all live in a yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. I didn't even know that was the Beatles till I was an adult. I don't like them. Lonely Hearts Club Plan. I'll play my favorite song. And I'll dance here on my own. Is anyone a James Blunt fan? I hate to admit it, I am a James Blunt fan. I think he's great. I think he's such a good songwriter. It's very, there's nothing deep and meaningful really in his songs, but I think he's a great songwriter. The only thing you need to know is Ringo was actually the best musician in the band despite all the jokes. Wait, really? Fun fact, Ringo was also the conductor in Shiny Time Station, the old Thomas... Really? That is cool! On that day, humanity received a grim reminder that they all live in a yellow submarine. The movie's from the 60s, animated and trippy as hell. Damn! I didn't know they were out here making movies. Should I go watch one just for fun? Are they good? Does anyone remember the Who movie? It was a movie that used a lot of Who music. I can't remember what it was about. Like, the whole soundtrack was The Who. I didn't know Ringo's not from Thomas the Tank Engine. Wait, what? This is a known thing? Oh, he's the conductor. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I thought... I thought you meant he was the conductor of the music. No, he's the actual conductor. Ah, then I know who he is. That's funny. Quadrophenia? I don't know. That was... Yeah. Le Beatles. Le sac. Hello, Ollie. I just want to cover this wall in rocks. Cover me in diamonds. I'm so tempted to just do this whole thing in sand. Oh, I didn't watch that either. Pinball Wizard. Isn't Pinball Wizard an actual game? What? Huh? Pinball Wizard. The 2 Who movies were Tommy and Quadrophenia. Was it? No, I don't think it was Connie. I remember watching it at university. Our music, our sound design class made us watch it. I wish I could remember. It wasn't called Tommy. I feel like I would remember that. Was it called Quadrophenia? I'm not sure. It was so weird. Oh, it was the biker one. It was the biker one. It had bikers in it. Yeah. What were they called? They weren't called bikers. They were called something else. The mods. It was like the mods and the The skinhead? No, I don't think they were skinheads. It was the mods and someone else. That was a weird movie. Were bands just out here in the 60s making movies? The record labels were just giving them that much money? Is that what was happening over there? They were raking in the big bucks, so much so they were like, hey, you want to make a movie? An animated movie at that. That must have cost so much money. That's Quadrophenia. I watched that. That was weird. Honestly, that sound design class ruined music. Ruined movies for me for like a solid 3 years. I was overanalyzing everything. I was like, this is not what I want. I just want to enjoy movies again, please. The teacher was pretty awesome. He did a lot of experimental stuff, like sound design wise. That's Quadrophenia, and yeah, they may have been skinheads. Different meaning back then. I also know that. I also own that album on vinyl. Have you listened to the Beatles' last published song? Nope. The one that recently won a Grammy? Nope. I heard about it. Didn't go to listen to it because I don't care for it. The only time I've willingly listened to anyone, any member of the Beatles. Actually, I didn't mind John Lennon's music. His solo stuff. When McCartney did that collab with Rihanna and Kanye. 4 or 5 seconds. That was such a good song. That was the only time I willingly listened to a member of the Beatles. Like, I went out of my way to listen to. The anime Eden of the East has references to several movies, including Quadrophenia. I don't think I've watched that anime. Not to get broken. I had to sit through a lecture trying to music theory the 12-bar blues. Yeah. Luckily, I did sound design and I did practical music when I was doing animation, so I didn't have to music performance, I think. So thankfully, not that much theory. And very much an easy class. You just make up a bunch of shit and you'd get 20 out of 20. And I'm like, what? Huh? She'd be like, the only person who got full marks was you. I was like, I made it up. I made it all up. Just some bullshit. She's like, analyze this song and tell me what they're doing. And I'm like, and in here you can hear them do this. Specifically to invoke this feeling. It was a lie! Dragon Builder began last year. Listen, it's been a while. I'm sorry. I'm working on it. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Should I paint this first and then use the thing? Because then... I think I'm just gonna cover them. Hold on, what's this one? What's this? What did you do? Let's go to the almanac. The almanac of the dragon. Sorry, I always bubble my legs. They did it in gray. The whole thing. Suck my teeth. I wish I did music theory now. Yeah. I used to know the basics, but I don't remember any of it. I always just played everything by feeling, then by actual. Because it doesn't make sense if I make that all gray and against the sand, right? I'm covering everything. Goodbye. It's too late to change my mind. It's gone. It's over. We gotta pile it on thick. No one will know what we've done. No one will know. Who's gonna know? No one's gonna know. How are they gonna know? No one's gonna know. No need to ask twice. Dragged on. I hate it. There's so many dragon puns to be made, isn't there? The easy ones. I think we all know. Dragon my nuts. The Phantom Beetles? What Beetles? Who said the Beetles? There are no Beetles. If you ever bring up the Beetles again, I will ban you. No one must know about the Beetles. He's just standing on a rock because he's just a cool guy. Look at him standing on that rock like a cool guy. Cool guy rock standing. Doesn't get done. My cat's here? Hi, Bella. I thought you went outside. I guess it was too hot, huh? Can I have a hug? Can I have a hug, Bell Bell? Perfect. No one's gonna know. They're just gonna think he's standing on a cool guy. A cool guy standing on a cool rock. A cool guy standing on a cool rock. Hi, Bella. Bella. Come here. Come here. Hi, Bell Bell. Oh, my kitty cat. Oh, baby. Mwah. Mwah. Here's my kitty cat. Want to sniff it? Yeah. Mwah. Thank you. Oh, you're such a little baby. You're such a little baby. You're such a little baby. Look at your cute little tummy. Look at your cute little tummy. Oh. Do you want me to open the door for you? Go outside. Farewell. I'll be this and goodbye. Cool rock, guys. Cool stand. AKA JoJo Part 9. Hi, Calypso. Wee. Sniffing mirrors. Smells the chemicals and depression. Goth Mira. Goth Mira. Oh, heard the purr. Cute kitty. She's a cute kitty cat. Alright. She's a cute kitty cat. I didn't know she was sleeping in here. I thought she already snuck out after dinner. I guess she didn't. Okay. We have so much sand. This is gonna last us ages. Probably good since we're doing Tomb Kings. I do want to do Blood Bowl next. I want to take a break from Tomb Kings and paint my Blood Bowl team so that I can go test out Blood Bowl. The Hatsune Miku freak. Psychotic cat! Cat! Meow! Thank you for joining the circus. Hello. Welcome. Sneaky cat. She's a cute little kitty cat. Saw your face in a picture by our bedside. It was cold in the sneaky cat. Meow. I can meow too. Mostly because I meow at my cat. Saw your face in mine. I think I touched the back of his leg. I didn't actually. Crazy. Our bedside. Yeah, you do a pretty good cat impression. Thank you. Do a pretty good elephant one too. Oh no, I got it on the bracelet. Nobody's gonna know. Who's gonna know? Nobody's gonna know. I should have done this before I glued it. Son of a bitch! Her cat be like, she just insulted my mother. She doesn't care when I do it. I don't think she cares either way. She's just like, what are you doing? Oh, this is good for this. Oh, now we know. Acrylic square brush. Good for sliding into gaps. Damn, I really should have done this before I glued it down. Saw your face in my eyes in a picture by our bedside. It was cold in the summertime. We were happy just to be alive. Good night, Pipe. Sleep well. But it was out of chicken bones. Okay. That might have been a voodoo. I'm just kidding. That might have been something voodoo related. Maybe summoning the demon. But you know, if it works, it works. Alright, that's that. I should be able to soak up the water now, and it should be clean, yes. Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad. Terrible! Absolutely terrible, but I don't think you'll really see it. Let me try and clean this off as best I can. That does sound like voodoo. I'm just saying, a little bit suspicious. I'd love to have Mira sing me to sleep. I would just sneeze a lot. I'd stop and sneeze like every 10 seconds. If Mira were a demon, I'd summon her every day. I love demon. I could be your demon. Instead of I could be your angel. I could be your demon. I could be your demon. Come and let me in. I could sleep to Mira sneezes. Wow, I'm gonna be dying. And you're just gonna be snoozing while I die? I'll be having a terrible time and you're just like... bedtime. Saw your face in mine, in a picture by... Alright, we're close. She's got away. She's got away. She got away. Yes. I think we're alone. Sorry, but I'm going through like 10 songs. My mind is full of songs. Running up that... Sorry. I do like that Stranger Things ended with 2 Prince songs. Was it 2 or 3? I can't remember now. A lot of Prince in season 5. When doves cry, how can you leave me standing alone in a world that's so cold? Me, I'm just too demanding. Yeah, we did it. Me, I'm just like my father, too bony, just like my mother. Yay! It looks like sand and rocks. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like. I'm listening to that right now. Oh, that's why this song was researched. Yeah, that one, and I think it's Purple Rain. Purple Rain, a medley. Yeah, it was. I think it was Purple Rain and Purple Rain and When Doves Cry. I think those were the songs. All right, I think we're done with sand. And do you know what else I have? Which, you know, might as well while we're here. I got my grass. So, shall we glue this on? I feel like I can't shade it if I glue this on, though. That's my... Where the fuck does that even glue onto? This is what it sounds like. Calypso, whatever you're doing, stop that right now. It goes here for sure. But what is it, like, connecting to? I actually don't know. Nice job finishing the sand. Thank you. Have you ever watched the film? I've never watched the film. I've never watched the film. I think we should do shading and highlighting. Maybe we leave the grass till the end. Because I feel like we can just stick that in. That, oh, well, the wings might block it. Never mind. Alright. It just says glue. Just glue it on, apparently. Just glue it on. Which we figured it connects, but what am I gluing it to? I don't understand. I guess, where does it want it to be glued? Whoops. I don't know. It's raunchy. Let him go. I suggest leaving grass until the end and using tweezers. Yeah, but the wing over here, I'm pretty sure is gonna block it. That's why I said we should do the grass before. I don't even know how to glue this one on. Assume like this somewhere. It might not. It says this glues here. Wait, what? Oh, this glues here? Here. Here? No, it doesn't. Here. What the fuck do you want from me? That glues into this hole here. So this one connects here in this hole, right? Yes. Here. Like that. Wait, what? Huh? Eh? Here, but then it's not on the thing. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. The wing? Why is mine not? Okay, hold on. Hold up. Oh, whoopsie. What did I move? I don't know what I moved. I moved something. Oh, oh yeah, I forgot I wanted a varnish. Ugh. There's so much to do. So much to do, so much to see. So it's saying, like, this should be here? Like that? And then it just hangs off the edge? That doesn't seem like a good idea, no? I feel like it should be tucked in. Like this? Like that? It always hangs off the edge. I'm mucho confused. What do they want from me? That particular wing is tricky? Yeah, because I can't figure out how this works. It's definitely this way, right? Yeah. Yeah. So how do you get it to balance here? It hangs off the end. Is it supposed to hang off the end? Maybe? This is what it sounds like when doves cry. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, like this? Oh, hold on. Like that, like this? That doesn't seem right. That seems too far back. It goes in this hole. I actually don't know how this works. It loves dangly bit, right? Tombing crocodile dragon is lit. This is so hard though. Hi Mira, hello, hello. I don't understand how this works. I best go to bed. Good night, Waverly. Thank you for spending time with us. Good night, good night. that's right? Yeah. Unless I glued this on incorrectly. But I don't think I did. I think it should hang off the back. But not like... Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is happening. What do they want from me here? I really don't know. It's a... No, it is a... No, yeah, it is a bull socket joint. The problem is this. I don't think it's supposed to be hanging off the edge. From the photos, it looks like it's in here, but then this is down here. Unless I do it like that? But that doesn't look like a wing. And in the diagram, it's much more forward. So how did they do this? Did I, like, force it up? Like, what do they want from me here? Good luck. Thank you. Like this? This doesn't look good. I can only get it touching the very edge of the... Yeah, because you have to, like... Otherwise, you're, like, pressuring the plastic to move. This is ridiculous. There's a 360... There's a 360 image? Just needs to look good? But what were they planning on? The plastic's like... Let's look it up. I didn't even know that was a thing. Is that on the official, like, page website? 360... Necrolith... Bone... Dragon. I should close this before I get sandy acrylic. Oh, it smells so good. Everywhere. It doesn't smell like paint. It smells like... I don't know what it smells like. It doesn't smell like paint. How to paint that? No, I don't want to know how to paint it. I want to know what it looks like. Alone in the world that's so cold. Save image. Let's save this one and then drag it in and see what we're looking at. Me, I'm just like that. Oh no. It's gonna be stuck in my head forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Let's... Boom, boom. Ba-da-da-dum. Sorry, we're taking up space. It's right on the edge. That's so weird. I do like how they painted this, though. But it's right on the edge. Is this airbrushed? Is this airbrushed? Is this airbrushed? Interesting. It's just hanging off the edge. I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment of truth. Mixie Locrian, thank you so much for the follow. On their weeb store. On their weeb store. I tried, I couldn't see it. Looks like it's on the edge of glory, damn straight. I knew you'd sing that. It is my favorite song. It is my favorite song to sing. Let's go back to the Tomb King. Where's this 360 thing? How do you get the 360? I'm on the web store, but I don't have 360. I just have pictures. Read more. Blah, 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 blah. Related products. No, what Necrosphinx? How do I get one of those? Is that Tomb Kings? Tombs! Tomb Scorp! It's an expert kit. I hate the expert kits. Tomb Swarm. Dude, the expert kits are so good. What the hell is up with this? I don't want to use resin, but they're so cool. Anyway, 360. No scope. Yeah, I don't know what to do. We just live and let live. GW's marketing team makes heavy use of glazes for smooth transitions. Oh, very nice then. How long have you been into Warhammer? It's been... How long has it been? Over a year now? A year and a half? I think. Perhaps? Also, welcome! Live and learn. Live and let live. Live and let die. Is that how the song goes? I don't know. So I guess you just jam it on here, even if it doesn't like it, and force it into obeying you, which I'm not opposed to. All right, let's paint this here, because this is something. This is something. If you enter the models file, the models file? That's red. The spikes are black. I don't want to do that, but that's a cool transition that they've done there. Like the black into the fading into the thing on like all the parts, all the appendages. That's kind of cool. It's kind of sucks and are expensive. Get recosts. What the hell is a recost? Is there a website for the recot? I have grass stuck to me. I have sand on me. I have everything as if I were in the actual desert. Why go to Egypt when you can experience it all right here? I was gonna paint the head. All right, let's try painting this head. I think these are supposed to be the same as those. And then we paint these in the colors. And I think that's it really for the head. Pretty easy. Live and let die. The Paul McCartney song? Damn. I don't even know where I heard that. 4K. I don't know. I didn't know. I don't know. I've never heard that. I didn't even know that was a Paul McCartney song. Where did I hear it? Probably in a movie. Make it submit. Oh, I'll make it submit. The heavy metal team, which is GW's painting team, used loads of non-GW products for paint. That's cheating. I actually followed a girl the other day, and just because I liked her Warhammer content, and then she's like, when I was one of the master painters for Games Workshop, I was like, what? It's a there you see, it's a Bond song. See, it's more likely that I watched a Bond film than I listened to Paul McCartney. Okay, let us paint these teeny tiny little bitty things here. We can do this. No way, yes way. There is only one way. The highway. Sorry. There you go. Live and let die. When she dies? Who? Doesn't she still use... Doesn't Linda McCartney still use the name Linda McCartney? Aren't they divorced? Aren't they divorced? We need this. Whoopsie. We'll probably need... this. We'll most likely need... gold or bronze? Now I'm doubting using bronze, but I feel like the jewelry would have been more bronze back then. Bronze? Bronze. These are the colors we need. Life is a highway. The pullining? There is no pullining. One of the most expensive divorces. Wasn't there like a thing where one of them threw her leg? One of them threw her leg across the garden or something? She still uses the name because I know. Because she sells vegan products at the supermarket. And I always see them. And I'm like, I don't think I want to try them. Really, the only reason I know why. That was too much paint. I don't need that much paint, but that's fine. Do you have Skeleton Horde? Which one's that? Oh my god, my paint looks like strawberry milk. It was the color of sand, and then I added the red, and now it looks like strawberry milk. Not where I thought that was where do you think the story was going? It carries financial potential. I know, but it's weird that he wouldn't have stopped her. But I guess, can you make your ex-wife change her name? Wasn't the most expensive divorce the Bezos one? Drink it? Are you trying to kill me? Do you want me to die? Is this what you want for me? Life is a highway. I hate how easily I am influenced by... Oh, now it doesn't look like... Now it looks like a rainbow paddle pop. Love that for us. He'd have to sue a lot of people. I know, but wouldn't he just sue the one... I mean, Katy Perry sued Katy Perry, the Australian designer, so that doesn't really stop anyone. Wraithbone. The paints are non-toxic. I know. We've all done it. I don't think we've all done it. Phil Collins? Damn. How much was Phil Collins' divorce? Was not expecting Phil Collins to show up there. Damn. We need more white. Oh, so I know the paints are non-toxic. I still don't want to drink it, you know? I'd like to actively avoid the painting, please. I know! I do it on purpose to hear you sing words. I am so easily influenced. I hear a song and my mind just plays the stupid... My mind just has to sing it. Or it has to play song association. There's certain words that trigger me. When you use a mug as your water pot, that's why I switched to clear glasses. I switched to clear glasses, so now I can always see the paint. So it won't happen. How could this happen? See what I mean? I get triggered by certain words. I made my mistakes. Got nowhere to run. Life goes on as I'm fading away. I'm sick of the same. Yep. We all gotta do what we gotta do. All right, let us start painting these. Oh, I stuck my finger in my palette. It's like a meme. I'm sorry, drinking it is a meme. You're doing this for the lulz at this point? Oh, I can revive this paint, maybe. Gotta love a wet palette. Huh. Gotta love a wet palette. I was gonna paint the other things first, but let me get this brush out of my mouth. I haven't accidentally drank paint water in a while because I wanted the Citadel water pot, but I've done it on purpose. I've seen those water pots. I've been considering getting one of them. I saw a really cool water pot I kind of want. Is that a cat hair? That's what happens when you let your cat say hi to you. My setup has been an ice cream lid with kitchen sponge as a wet palette. Hey, if it works, it works. I know it does work. I've seen people using the wet palette. And if it works, it fucking works. Who needs anything fan? What is that? Is that supposed to be bronze too? I don't even know. Oh, sorry. I had to readjust for you guys. Oh. Damn it. Oh. Oh, perfect. I got it. I love it. No complaints. I want to get... I might not get the Citadel one, but I wanted one of those painting handles. But the Citadel one looks like it only accepts the circular bases. And since Old World is all rectangular bases, I kind of want to get the other one that uses like putty to hold everything in place. They're good if you get paint drying on your brush, otherwise strong wrist motion in a normal glass of water. That's what I do. Got these strong wrists. That was a joke. You'll laugh at that later. You'll think about that and laugh. You'll be like, damn, Mira is so funny. You can use a short length of... I know, I've tried. I just don't find it comfortable. I don't know. I just keep telling myself I'll just buy one. And then I don't. Or I go and I pick it up and I look at it. And then I don't buy it. And I probably should. I'm laughing at it. Thank you! I knew you'd come around. I love unexplained jokes to keep me up at night. What do you mean unexplained jokes? I feel like it was self-explanatory. If it's not, then you weren't the target audience. This is gonna need a lot of layers, but I don't remember how we made this color. So this is what we're doing. We're just gonna do it like this. I was taught to paint minis on enamel paints. Damn, my dad thought having a 7-year-old toxic paints was a good idea. Enamel paints. Damn. I mean, he could have had you airbrushing. That would have been interesting. No! Just follow your guts. My guts? I'm sorry, my jokes are for smart people. Said no one ever. That corpos always try to find modern audience. It was a joke about jacking off. Are you happy now? I explained the joke. And now it's not funny. To be fair, arguably wasn't funny to begin with, but I'm gonna pretend it was. Let's try and remake this color because I can't. I'm trying to remake this color, which I assume was just Abaddon and something. It was Abaddon and I don't know, Wraith. It wouldn't be Wraithbone. I think we can try it with Wraithbone. They make square base. Oh, they are? I've never seen square bases. Maybe I'll look into that. Enamels aren't the best for minis. They're good for washing though. I've seen the brushes I buy are from a company that makes enamel paint, which they look like they're for model planes. I don't know. Apparently they use enamel for model planes. I couldn't tell you if that's true or not, but I'm deep in. I have so much to paint, and I have painted. I cranked out a full spearhead last week. I also have so much to paint, and I've not made good time either. Let me let my dog out. Everyone wants to get out right now. You want to go out too? Off you go. And Calypso needs to go back in his cage. He needs to have some dinner because he's a sickly bird. So let me switch over for a moment so I can take these gloves off. Oh, why'd you do that? Why were you looking at my boobs? And let Calypso out. I'm deaf slapping, so I beg your pardon. Your expression makes me feel things. What? Why? So many people have said that. You guys like it when girls are crying with mascara running down their eyes? Eat, Calypso, eat, yes. I have 40k armies alone. I've probably got around 2,000 mini to paint? That's insane. I'm complaining about the stuff I have to paint. That's beating me out. Calypso! Come here, my love. Out of the goon drawer. Out of the goon drawer into the sunlight. Come. They were gonna bite me. I didn't trust you then. Come on, step up. Hey, step up. Come here. Don't go back in your goon drawer. Yes, you want to come eat? Have some veggies. Have some food. Good boy. Are you hungry? Eat more! You ate nothing! Eat more! I feel like he's not eating as much as usual, which is stressing me out today. he's eating a little bit more. No eat, only good. Alright, let's try and get this glove back on, but my hand's all sweaty. He's pulling a Mira, he is. Oh, it's my 20th year in the hobby? The vast majority has been over the last 4 years. Also checks out. Can I lick your hands? No. No, you haven't earned the right to lick my hand. Oh, I can't even get my hand back in. It's so sweaty. Ugh, I hate that. I hate sweat. Ugh. Oh my god. Oh, the noises. Oh, I don't like the noises it's making. Oh my god. I'm just gonna get a new glove. Yuck, 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 yuck. I don't want it. I'm getting a new glove. Yuck. I did not like that. Keep eating, Calypso. I just realized I put Calypso's ring, his favorite ring, his swinging ring, you know, his perch ring, back in his cage. I'm sure it's unrelated that he got sick a week later. But I might just take it out for my own peace of mind. One time, I know, I change them every stream. I change them every stream, but I don't want to just switch out gloves for no reason. Jacking Offington. What? How does one earn that right? Don't worry about it. You'll find out. I will come to you in the middle of the night. Once you are approved, I will come to you in the middle of the night. I will whisper, you can lick my hand now. And then you will have the right to lick my hand. I played 5th edition. Can we have the old glove? It's like when people sell their stockings. Come to in the night. Yes, that's exactly what I said. What did I just say? Okay. Calypso's in his cage doing Calypso type things. Stop regurgitating on everything, you pervert! Keep the food in your stomach! Oh my god. This bird eats just so he can regurgitate. Okay. Please come to us in the night. I'll leave the door unlocked. Cage Calypso. She comes in the night. He's feeling raunchy. He's been regurgitating on everything. I've been trying to stop him, but the only way to stop him is to put him in his goon drawer, which I feel like sends the wrong message. Oh yeah, I pretty much nailed that color in one go, huh? Maybe a little bit more Wraithbone, and then we're set. Easy. GG, easy. Love the model. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Keep it inside. He's a good boy. I just wish he'd stop regurgitating on everything and keeping his food in his stomach, because I need him to be healthy. Fit and healthy. I'm gonna switch out his ring after stream, I think. Also, we might not have a super long stream, because I want to put Calypso to bed. Also, we have an early morning. I forgot, we are playing... we're playing Hooked on You tomorrow morning. And lucky for you, I remember nothing about the game! Women hate to see men happy. I want him to be healthy. So I, as much as I would love for him to be able to goon freely, he's gotta stay healthy. I need him to stay with me as long as physically possible. He's my little baby boy. He's my little baby bird. I can sleep early. Well, then I'm gonna stream longer. This is much better. I can hear him scratching. But he didn't do that in the goon drawer. So I don't know what to do. And the vets can't help me. We are at our wits' end. And by we, I mean mostly me. Okay. Cloth fibers. There's no cloth in the drawer. The drawer is empty. The drawer is empty. It just contains his feathers. There's not cloth in his stomach. She hates me. I'm sorry. You gotta stay up. Only weak-willed people go to bed early. Me, severely sleep-deprived. We can't bring most knit monsters. Highest allowed soreness is 9. Ah, you guys are talking about the game. Yeah, it's like his little private penthouse. There's nothing in there. I emptied it for him. He used to like going in there so much that I took out everything from that drawer. And that drawer is his drawer to hang out in and do whatever he likes. That's what Calypso does. Sleep is for the weak, and I am very weak. That also works. Okay. We're painting. Look at us go. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. I still haven't seen Wicked. 1 or 2. I don't think I'm ever gonna see it. I had the opportunity to see it because it showed up on my streaming service and I was like, no thank you. I would rather literally watch anything else. I hate musicals. God, I hate musicals. Me either. But must watch Mira. Go to sleep if you're tired. I'll be here when you wake up, probably, because I'm streaming in the morning. I'll see you in a few hours anyway. Birds like dark enclosed areas because it feels like little nesting areas for them. It doesn't make him aggressive, which is why I allow him to do it. If it made him like hormonal and aggressive, then he wouldn't be allowed to. But because he's okay with it, I allow it. All my homies hate musicals. Sorry about it. I still have to do the dishes and put the meat to marinate. You can do all those things while listening, no? Am I a secret? I'll keep you my dirty little secret. Don't tell me. One day you'll be just another regret. My dirty little secret. Who has to know? When we live such fragile lives, it's the best way we survive. Go around in time by 2, just to waste my time with you. All the games that we wanna play. I actually don't know the rest of the lyrics. That came out from somewhere. I didn't even know I knew those. Meditating to reach state of nirvana. I can't hate musicals. I got paid quite well playing guitar for them. You can hate play guitar. You just sit there and be like, stupid musicals. Stupid musicals. They were a great band. Oh my god. There's definitely something in my throat. Okay, I gotta do my grandma. Well, let's see if I can do this without being a grandma. How do I even... Oh my god, these gloves are strangling me. I'm trying. Let's hold it like this. I'm trying. I can't believe I held my breath. I was actually holding my breath for a second. And it's not me! Run, Sophie! I saw lepers and zoans. Wow. The mosquito really is inside. It's inside of me. 2000s emo music is peak. I agree. I truly agree with that statement. There we go. I'll keep you my dirty little secret. Do you think it would be like alternating, or would it be all blue then all red? I feel like it would be all blue and then all red. And what would the middle one be? Red? Let me see what they did. They did... Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I was gonna do. So anyway, here's Wonderwall. Today is gonna be the day. We're gonna throw it back to you. Hold on, I need to enhance with my vision. Am I just painting this terribly? Realize what you got to do. And I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Apparently Oasis' comeback tour was insane. I think we all know why they came back together. For the money from the comeback tour. Wonderwall is a good song. No one said it wasn't. No one said it wasn't. Can you see this? Okay, cool. We'll paint like this. This is a new painting experience for me because I'd like to get up close and personal with my eyeballs, but I will allow it. For you. I'm so excited for next week. The new Digimon cards come out. The Time Stranger ones. I feel like I've gotten through enough of the game that it's not a spoiler, right? Because I already evolved a Geomon and stuff. I feel like it's fine. I'm excited for the cards. May you have blessed pools again. I hope so. I really want, No, I can't remember what I saw. Oh, yeah. Do you think... I didn't see it on the card... I didn't see it on the card list, but is the woman that runs everything in a card? Because I want her. But you've been looking up spoilers for it? I went through the cards quickly. I didn't really go through them, but I didn't see any spoilers. Or if I did, I didn't notice. If I did, I just assumed. Like what the card decks are. Yeah, I looked through it. The doctor? No. The woman that kicked us out. The one who's really nice. The one with the boobs. You know the one. The one with the boobs. Not anger omen. Anger omen. The other one. Junomon, thank you. Is Junomon in the cards? I should have checked. The Gallagher brothers have been chill this entire tour. I think they're sober now. That's not fun. My T-Fex was fun to paint. T-Fex? Especially with the saliva and the strands. That sounds like fun. I wish I want some... Well, maybe the chest of souls will be nice to paint. I feel like it might be. Junomon. The devil lady wearing the latex onesie? No, not her. Does she wear latex? We need a brother crash out. Yeah, we need the Gallaghers to do what they do best. Fisticuffs live on stage. Exactly. What's the other band that used to like physically fight on stage? I can't remember off the top of my head. They would like actually fight. I spoke for so long that the paint dried on my brush. Okay, try again. More paint. Meowdy meow, meowdy. Today's gonna be the day I'm gonna throw it back to you. I went out of the line a little bit there. Every heaven. No, I think it was Brothers. They used to like fight each other on stage. I can't remember who it was. Okay, yeah, you guys want to hear something fun? If you're a Stranger Things fan, you know Vecna, Jamie Campbell or whatever his name is. He makes audio smut. At least once. You're welcome. If you like Vecna and you want to go to sleep to the sweet, soothing sounds of Vecna telling you a good girl, you can. You can. It all comes back to smut. I know, I just thought I should share that because when I found out, I was like, oh my god. I must tell everyone. I must shout it from the rooftops. He did the smut! He did the smut. What brush is this? What brush is this? I don't even know which brush is what anymore. The Black Crows. I do like the Black Crows. It's been a long time. Jane's Addiction, get into it on Strange? No, this is old. Maybe it was the Gallagher brothers and I just can't remember. Realize you gotta do. Okay. This brush is teeny tiny, itty bitty. Who's Vecna? American Isekai. Vecna. Oh my god, did anyone watch the finale? Can we just talk about how the Mind Flayer... I have been so confused about the Mind Flayer the whole time. Because the Mind Flayer has been like in all of the posters since season 1. And nothing fucking happens with the Mind Flayer. And then in the end, that's what we get of the Mind Flayer? Like, huh? Like, what? Vecna and the Mind Flayer straight up from D&D, yes. Actually, is Vecna from the D&D? I can't remember. The Mind Flayer definitely is. Sorry, I have to zoom in to get the bronze parts painted again. Because I made a boo-boo. I've got the world's only 24-karat gold Labubu. The D&D creature, it exists in that show. So the Stranger Things is heavily based on D&D. So I can't really say much. Okay, I won't ruin it for you. But very annoying. So I was like, when we got to season 5, I was like, wait a minute, where the fuck's the Mind Flayer? Vecna is D&D. It's just a D&D. It's inspired by D&D, but it's not really D&D. A lot of their references are like D&D references, and I know people are still watching it, so I won't say much. But God, I was so annoyed. He went to flay some mines. I don't know. The ending was pretty... The more I thought I liked it, but the more I thought about it, the less it was closure on a lot of things, but it also just felt like it wasn't an epic battle at the end, you know? It felt very meh. When Anthony Mackie says that Stranger Things is just mature versions of Goonies, I lost all interest. So you base all your things on just what one actor said? Also, what was wrong with the Goonies? I say that, meanwhile, if anyone tells me a show's good, I refuse to watch it. This show's really good, you should watch it. Oh my god, sure. And then I never watch it. It was very much like a, oh, that's it? Why do shows struggle to have satisfying endings? I don't know. I don't know. It wasn't a terrible... Okay, people are saying it was like terrible and dog shit. I don't think it was. That was me with Game of Thrones. Same, I still haven't watched it. He's kind of right though. You've never seen it. How do you know? The first few seasons are pretty good. I don't know. It wasn't as bad as people say it was. At least in my opinion. I don't think it was that bad. But it would have been nice if they had, you know, I don't know. Let me zoom in on this one. I think it would have been nice. I think I need to go over these. They look so dark. I'm guessing because we painted over bronze. Kind of upsetting. I'm not like mad at the ending, but it looks fine on camera, but in person it's a little... I feel like you can see some of the bronze peeking through. But he also likes Rings of Power. Well, I haven't seen Rings of Power. I've just heard terrible things about it. Also, how much they spent on it. It just doesn't grab me by the balls. Okay. Fair. Fair enough. Having seen so many... Yeah, well, that's also a thing. A lot of Netflix shows just get dumped. Like, I'm still mad about the Santa Clarita Diet. That was such a good show. And Mr. Bulllegs crawled into her husband's head. And then they canceled it. And I was so looking forward to see what happens to Mr. Bulllegs. He was my favorite character. He's just a little bull with legs. If anyone has watched Santa Clarita Diet... Great show. Alright. What the hell is that? I think there's something here. Cute and on duty. Alright, I need to go over the blue a little bit on this side because it bled into some spots. But I think that looks pretty good. You jumped straight to season 4? That's what happened in season 4. I do like that people online were like, there's a secret episode coming out of Stranger Things, which is going to be the true finale on this date. And people were believing it. People really, truly believed that, too. And they were waiting for it. And it never appeared. Kind of funny. Kind of funny. Good evening. Sounds like copium, yeah. They were like, this can't be how this ends. Also, I mean, because I know people are watching and I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but, you know. People crash Netflix? I guess because I was in Australia, I watched it. Well, I guess I watched it on, like, the Saturday, so maybe people had already... Sorry, I'm zooming in to fix the little bits and pieces. There we go. Hell yeah. Alright, now this side. I've had no Netflix for like 4 years already. Fair. If you don't want to have Netflix, that makes sense. I canceled it for ages and then I re-got it recently for Stranger Things. And then people just renew it. Because everyone uses my Netflix in the house. Actually, no one really watches Netflix that much. But when they do, and they log in and it says, you know, do you want to renew your membership? They just press yes, and then I get charged. So I'm like, I guess we have Netflix again. Yes, we're doing Netflix this month, guys. I should have painted this white before doing the red, to be completely honest. But maybe when I put the gloss over it, it'll look good. It's a little bit dark because it's over the bronze. Free the spoilers if you want. No. It did crash. Wow. I've never had a Netflix. Also fair that they region locked Rick and Morty. Why do you watch Rick and Morty? Are we done talking about the Stranger Things finale? I haven't finished it. Yeah, we are. It's fine. I didn't say anything that would ruin it. I was just vaguely talking about it. I didn't ruin anything, I promise. I didn't know it crashed. On a weekday, mind you. I only got Netflix that one Pokemon stop motion animation show, then never went back. Yeah, I think that's fine. Start it and stop it. It's not like they punish you. Well, they do punish you, but if you were a long time subscriber, then I guess maybe they do punish you. I'm just going over this again. I don't know why I keep going over it. Like, I think it's gonna become more poppy-outy, but it really doesn't. What's that? Oh, I thought that was a bit of red. Woo. Richard and Mortimer. Ah, yes, of course. I know that show. They had so much meta jokes. Well, I like Stranger Things because they had so many 80s jokes. Never got into Rick and Morty either. There's so many cartoons that people want me to get into. I also haven't got into. I did like Haunted House. That was cute. I wanted to get into Rick and Morty because of Dan Harmon. Because, you know, community fangirl. Someone also told me, what's the outer space one? People keep saying I would like that. That's a mess. I gotta zoom in. I gotta zoom in and fix this. One moment, please. I've never seen BoJack Horseman. People don't recommend it to me anymore. Did it end or something? I feel like I haven't been recommended that in a long time. I gotta go in and fix the blue. Cop cuties, cuted on duty. Time to rewatch Community. Amen. Speaking of Fallout, I want to get those Wasteland Warfare minis. I've seen them. I haven't seen Fallout though. I don't know why I mix so much paint for like the tiniest colors. I don't watch Rick and Morty out of spite because people could tell me, oh, you have to have a high IQ. What? What? Surely that's not true. Surely that's not the opposite. I feel like, how would you need to have a high IQ to get the jokes? I've seen clips. You don't need to have a high IQ to get the jokes. Trust. Ridiculous. People just like to feel like they're smarter or better than everyone else. It was a meme joke to gatekeep the That's so fucking stupid. It was a meme joke to gatekeep the normies is insane sentence. Because I'm sure that's what the creators wanted. That's insane. I did like Unenchanted, but I only watched the first season. I never went back for the second season. Pickle Rick was supposed to be a high IQ joke. Right! Oh, Pickle Rick! Like, where's the... I feel like I want the colors to pop more, but... I mean, I guess we get what we get. Blue's a little bit brighter, so let's do the skulls in blue. That was the... Yeah, it was the Matt Groening series. I enjoyed the voice acting in it too. There were some really cool people. Also, it had Noel Fielding as the executioner, and I was like, that makes perfect sense to me. That just makes perfect sense. Does this have to be colored as well? I assume so. I'm gonna do the same. Blue, red, blue, red, blue. It is a joke because it has low bar jokes. I don't know. I have no desire. I've seen clips. I know my brother used to watch it. And if I saw him watching it in the lounge room, I would like watch with him, but I did not care for it. I never pursued it independently. The anime industry. I think people are thinking about it too much. Too deep. The people who watched it were the people I didn't want to be associated with. Fair enough. Fair enough. I can't remember when it came out for me. I could put up with the FNAF kid. No! Not the FNAF slander! Only I can do that! Just kidding. Alright. The role-playing is a little bit weird. The FNAF roleplay community is a little bit off. I have to go to work now! Have a good day at work, SD! They've had Killer Sperm alternate world thing. Wait. Wait. Watered down iconic franchise. What do you mean to water down? Like change the jokes? Like I don't understand. What do they want? If they were a fan, why would they want it watered down? I'm confused. What are they asking for? What do they want? What do they want? What do they want? You're the one that I want. This is the wrong brush. No wonder I'm struggling. They were never fans to begin with. So then why is anyone taking heed to what they are saying? I'm confused. The studios? What's the scoop there? The scoop where? What's the dealio? What's the deal? We were there since the start. And now they had a problem? A problem with what? I'm so confused. Can someone tell me what was going on? What did they have a problem with? The characters, the jokes, the what? What's happening? Hello. I hope you sleep well, Delta. Thank you for stopping by. Smiling Friends? Oh, I don't think I've heard of that one. The edgy jokes? What edgy jokes? Don't repeat them. There's edgy jokes? I can hear my little bird laughing. Who's he laughing with? I don't know. Ah, in your streaming world, I'm just painting some Warhammer. I honestly thought I would get it done today. At least the dragon portion, but this has been... I mean, we still have time to glue the dragon together, but I think we should shade it and stuff before that. Because it looks like once we glue it, we won't have access to all the parts that we need to have access to. Tourists forcing something that was fine to change because they didn't like it. I see. Is it when they added it to Netflix that generally makes stuff happen? I assume it's basically now that anime has become mainstream. An Aussie guy makes it. Smiling Friends? I'll look it up. I mean, anime has become more mainstream. It's being scrutinized through multiple cultural lenses. Isn't it written by two white guys? Isn't everyone white in that show? I can give you a Warhammer related. People demanded female space marines. But what? Why would you need female fit? Maybe I'm not woke enough for this. I have no idea. I don't... Okay. We already had Sister of Faith, yet they wanted more space marines. They wanted more females? weird. But isn't the show about two dudes? I'm just confused. If the creator is creating something... I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. I don't know. I'm old. Don't bring me into these. Don't bring me into these conversations. I'm too old for this. I see. Yeah. Trying to force stuff. Infiltrators? Infiltrators is crazy. Oh, no. Sorry. Not you, Alan. I was talking about what Callum said above it. With the Warhammer. Who asked for female space marines? There is a severe lack of women in Warhammer. Wait a minute. Maybe they're onto something. I think you are getting vexed over something and you need to not worry about it, because I don't think they're going to change anything. Is it done? Or is it still filming? Are they done? Didn't What's-His-Face get cancelled for being a creep? Not Dan Harmon, the other one. Okay, well that went out of every single line possible. They want to see them represented so to understand that the lore has its rules and fantasy elements. Alright. I don't understand what's going on. Okay, there we go. Okay. Do you know how little that narrows it down? Probably in your mid-20s. I wish, dude. I fucking wish I was in my mid-20s. Oh, the things I would do. Just kidding, I would stay home and do nothing. I lied, I wouldn't go outside. No, that wasn't Amazon. That was Henry Cavill was fighting with Netflix over the Witcher lore. Kelsey people were women, and we know this by historical records. That's what I was gonna say, because I'm thinking of like the crone and all the witches and stuff. They're in Age of Sigmar and they're female. But I guess if you like Space Marines, makes sense. Communist getting on duty. No, this was a mess. That was a mess. That was an absolute mess. A Warhammer? Oh, you didn't mention Warhammer. Where's Warhammer? Ah, I missed the first two messages. I missed the first two messages. No, but he had the same issue at Netflix with The Witcher. Also, I thought he was doing Gears of War for some reason. I didn't know he was doing Warhammer. How many shows is Netflix making? Is he not making Gears of War? We got an old... Hey, don't call me old! Don't you dare call me old. I may be old, but you don't dare call me old. Why that song's like in my head? That's not even a song. Bautista? I'm getting those two confused. Hag love, stop this. Alright, I think I got it this time. I don't think my acrylics were watery enough for this. I need to go back and fix the blue now. eggs. Thank you. I am full of eggs. She got a boner. Who got a boner? Batista? Bautista? It's gonna be Netflix. Ah. I got those two confused. I made these so thick. I guess it's fine. Let's add some more water and hope for the best. Talking about the upcoming 40K Amazon show. So what? Henry Cavill's gonna be a space marine. I assume everything's space marine. I assume it's gonna be space marine, isn't it? Why can't it be old world? No one cares about space. I'm so sick of space stuff. Everything's space. Good to hear you're full of eggs. Thank you. Henry's producing it and he left the Witcher over Lord Disrespect. Yeah. Not stolen at all. Not stolen at all. My eggs. They were mine first. They're mine last. But you see no, I hate space. I don't like space shows. Star Trek was fine. But orcs, I would be down for orcs. I don't like space thing. I just hate space shows. I did like the Orville. I don't like sci-fi. Well, Orville's sci-fi. I don't even know what I don't like. I don't like Star Wars. So use that as a base point. I just get so bored. Oh, I hate space shows. Is that an egg? Thank you, Thiago. What the hell? What recent space shows are there? I don't know, but I feel like every game is space themed. And the game series that I love, the next one is gonna be space themed too. Ugh. Everything's space. 40K. I know, why does it have to be 40K? Could be anything else. Why am I? Yeah, blue. I'm doing blue. I don't like Star Wars anymore. I've never liked it. That's my secret. Most entertainment corporates. Yeah, I mean, that's what you expect. Blizzard high-ups say that Black Widow from Marvel Rivals is just a ripoff of Widowmaker, when Black Widow existed several decades before Overwatch. Well, that's a weird thing to say. The timeline. The timeline doesn't check out for that one. It's free money mill. I don't like it. No space circus. No space circus. They picked 40K because it's massive. Oh, they could have picked anything else. Why does everyone hate Age of Sigmar? Wow, my brush dried again. These small brushes are really annoying. They dry so quickly. New Lizardmen lore. They got a new book. It's pink! I don't know. Should I buy a Space Marine? I don't even think that's gonna change my mind. I've never painted anything from 40K. Should we get a Space Marine? Fantasy had its time. To be fair, I wasn't a huge fan of the fantasy era either. There was some good stuff, but there's also some shit stuff. Age of Sigmar sucks! No! Sigmar mindset. Space Clown. There will be no Mira Space Clown. Imagine if that was my 2.0. Space Clown. What if I just made myself a mummy for 2.0? Clown mummy. That's what you've always wanted, right? And I can be like, I'm your clown mummy. Alright. I do like this brush. Wait, do I like this brush? I don't care for this brush. Finest Sable. What the fuck did I buy this for? I didn't buy this for Warhammer. This is from when I used to do acrylic painting. You don't like space mummies? I do like mummies. Fantasy had great lore, but it was legit Game Workshop's worst selling product. 1,000 Orc Death is comedy. Mummified ASMR. Hey, right now I'm gonna scoop your brains out. That's the sound of me scooping your brains out. But First, I'm gonna excuse me. I'm gonna cut out your tongue so we can do the Amun-Ra. Use the Book of Amun-Ra to do... Sorry, I'm focusing on this. I can't even think. The Hyundai! I'm gonna do the Hyundai on you because you've been very naughty. There's like something on the tip of my brush. There we go, I got it. I don't know what that was, but there's something on the tip of it. Mortuary code. Age of Sigmar is bad? What? I like it! I like Old World. I did switch to Old World, so who am I defending right now? Can't even defend it if I jumped ship. Alright, there we go. I really wish I had kept this white. And done the colors before I did the bronze. You're gonna drive Hyundai? Yep. The Hyundai. I'm gonna cut out your tongue. And mummify you alive, because you've been very naughty. Very, very naughty. This is the tiniest skull I've ever seen. Like, how do you expect me to even paint this? Like, I can't even see this. I think if I paint it, there will be no, like, discerning qualities of what this is. It's gonna look like a spot. Old World outsells Age of Sigmar in most regions now. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Got a lot of bone to paint still. That's true. I do have the two priests to paint. And the banners and stuff. I'm excited for the banners because we've been using a lot of freaking skull color. 100 models a game. Oh, wait, really? Huh. We should do that. Not. Sorry, I was still thinking about the mummification ASMR. I have something planned for this year. I don't know, hopefully in the first half of the year that's happening. That I'm excited for. And I feel like that would be a cool addition to add. I can roleplay as Evie. Oh my god! All of my dreams coming true at once! I love The Mummy. Such a good movie. Alright, this is... I don't understand. Oh, let me see if I can soak up some of this pain. Game Boy! Game Boy! That's the only line I know from that song. I apologize. Thank you for the follow! This is just a... lobotomy. No, it's different. I'm not sticking the stick up your nose, so therefore you can't even call it a lobotomy. Not the Hyundai. I said the Hyundai. The Genesis Coupe. Oh, that's the wrong color. Any hints? No. No, you will find out when you find out. You will see when you see. Sorry, I gotta zoom in again with my old lady vision. Hey boy. Hey boy. I don't know any other lyrics. I wish I did. I could have sang that song for you, but I don't know it. Alright. Ah! Oh, I thought I flipped it upside down. I was gonna cry. Alright, let me let my doggy in, apparently. What if we want the lobotomy? Then there's a doctor you can go visit whose expertise is lobotomies. What if we want... I almost read that as taxidermy. I was looking up taxidermy today. Would have been a disastrous flip. Send him to the Hyundai. Now YouTube chat is talking Hyundai models. It's not! It's a Hyundai! When you're very naughty, you get mummified and buried alive. And they cut out your tongue so you can't scream. Quite a lot of fun, if you ask me. Alright, let's grab some more of this. I'm gonna tidy up here. And maybe go back over here if there's any blue peeking through. There's a corporation. I mean, I'm not surprised. Do they still perform lobotomies? I know they still do electroshock therapy, but they call it something else now. Sabrina Carpenter's song or something else? No, that's, it's a Cat's Eye song. I think it's called Game Boy. Yes, Clown Mother, I've been naughty. That's, in Frankenstein when he does he pretends to be the priest. Forgive me, Clown Mother, for I've been very naughty. Hey, boy. There we go. Alright, I tidied that up. Look at that! Oh, sorry, too low. Look at that! I feel like I should paint this skull blue to match the other skull, so let's do that. It's Kia. Forgive me, Mira, if I have sinned. My hymen. Electroshock. Yeah, they call it something else now, but it's still electroshock. Night-night, Mira. Good night, Kevin. Thank you for hanging out with us. Good night, good night. Happened to a bloke I know? A lobotomy? They still do that? Give it blue eyes? I can try. Like that? Yeah, that's kind of cool. Shall we leave it like that then? Yeah, that works for me. Me. See a little bit of this that I missed with the blue. There we go. That looks cool. That looks cool. He looks like a cool, fun guy. Cool, fun guy. That supports his friends emotionally. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. I am curious. Curiouser and curious. I wish Nuln Oil came in a squeeze bottle, to be completely honest, but... Ah! It's my first time opening it. I use my teeth to open everything. 1 second. Are you okay, Calypso? I heard him waggling his little tail again. Ah! Ah! Should I even bother with the Nuln Oil? It's very dark. Maybe I should just water down some brown instead. Should I just water down some brown instead? Maybe I should go to the store and see if I can find some brown contrast paint or something. Immortality. Thank you! Do we call you CPO? Have a good night! Thank you for stopping by! Thank you, thank you. Did I even grab anything? I definitely grabbed it that time. Okay, wish me luck. Yeah, they use it to treat depression. That's right. All right, I'm trying. Let me zoom in here. Okay, not great. How do you use Nuln Oil? How do we use Nuln Oil? Corporal. I can't say that word. How dare you? I made him smarter? Made who smarter? What? can hear him. I'm so worried about Calypso, dude. Is that why kids stuck forks in the sockets? Yeah, that's why babies do that. Alright, I'm gonna zoom in for this. This might be a off-stream kinda. Kinda thing. Looks like it's gonna be very slow to do this. My boy, I wish the best. And it sucked it all up. I was trying to damn it to fix it. He's a strong bird, yeah. Hello? Why are you down there? Go up on your perch. He can't stop scratching. It's stressing me out. Alright, let me try again. This is very much a zoom in kind of part to do. And this is what I have. What do we think? Is the Nuln oil a good idea? We all love him. I know. Also, he's drinking water, which he never does, which is what he was doing when he was sick. Because he usually gets his water from his nectar mixture. So I think he also knows something's not right. I like it. Alright, let's do it. I can't do it like this, though. I have to bring it up to my face. Ugh. Or if someone makes this from real bones, then they are insanely amazing at what they do. Need to enhance. Yup. Your blind clown has to see what she's doing. There we go. That's kind of cool. I think I soaked some of it up by accident with my tissue. I'm just adding some more back. There we go. I'll do half, and then we'll compare it to the other half and see what's the dealio. Agrax Earthshade. I think I actually do have that. Should I use that instead? Ah. I think I do have Earthshade. I love my bland clow. Bland clow? Bland cow? Where? What are you? You are Steel Legion. What are you? You are another brown. I love how I said I can't find any browns and then I find like 6. Here we go. I've got Earthshade. Alright. Blonde, bland, and blind. 3 in 1. What can I say? I'm a ringmaster. I just heard that in my head in a If you're familiar with The Simpsons. I heard that in like a Ralph voice. I'm a ringmaster. No, I think we just paint over this actually, and then start again. Then we paint the other side and come back to this one. I'm in danger, yeah. There we go. Sorry, you need me to speak loud? No, I did. Who says that? Earthshade. No, I didn't. And you know I didn't. I said Earthshade. I said Earthshade. Why would I say Earthshit? Okay. Alright, we'll do the other side first and come back to this side. Not again! I don't understand! Okay. Let's try this. That was a weird song. That was in Celine Dion and the Bee Gees. That was a good song, though. That was the song that had Titanic on it. That was the album that had the Titanic song on it. It was called Let's Talk About Love. Let's talk about love. I should head to bed. Good night, Thiago. Sleep well. Thank you for spending time with us. Good night, good night. Good night. Good night. When the Bee Gees still existed? I mean, this was back in the 90s, so, you know. I guess they did still exist. I think I might have gone a bit heavy on the start. We might need to do something about that. I think if I dry it, I can soak up some of the... Those lines are a little bit dark for my liking. Hi, Mira. Hello. Oh yeah, I definitely can. I soaked that right up. We do it again. I was around the 90s, as much as the kids I taught thought I was. I was. Alright, let's try and put this back in again. Oddly enough, I don't have enough on my brush, which... Oh, never mind. I got it. There we go. That's with the Agrax Earthshade. I feel like that one's really dark, but... I think it's terrible. I don't know. I have to think about the shading as well. I think I might get a brown. Actually, maybe I'll go to the store and see if they have a contrast paint. that will be good for this. Let's see if I can't find something that'll work. The dark works? You don't think it's too dark? You don't think it's too dark? Is there any paint on this? No. Citadel has like hundreds. In every shade. So you're like, I need pink, but that's too dark. They have a lighter pink. And if you're like, not that, a little bit lighter, they have that. Then if you're like, a little bit this, and then it's that one. And then it's this one, and then a little bit this one. They have all of them. Here we go. I tied it up a little bit with the white. It doesn't seem that dark, really. I do kind of want to try this. This feels risky. Actually, fuck it. Let's try it on here. I want to see if this will shade nicely or not. If I like... Yeah, that's too dark for what I want. I want something more like a... I want something more like a lighter brown. Like a dirty bone color. I might go to the store and see what I can find when I go pick up my Digimon cards. Or I can make one. Yeah. Skeleton Horde? Do I have Skeleton Horde? Is that a contrast paint? I don't have that many contrast paints. Or shade paints. I have Thundia Brown, which is too dark. What's this one? That one's too dark too. Yeah, I might have to go see if I can find something. I don't have the appropriate shade. Oh yeah, for the cracked bone. Yeah, I don't mind using this for the cracked bone, but I meant like as a general, like I want to age it, but I can't. I don't have a color to age it with, if that makes sense. Yeah. Seraphim Sepia is probably what you're looking for. Spending money makes the chemicals crappy. I'm trying not to spend money this year. Other than for streaming, but you know what I mean. I don't want to buy any ridiculous purchases that I don't need. Watch me make everything for streaming. Be like, streaming my new makeup haul. But it was for stream. It was for stream, and that's why it's so good. It could be for streaming. I'm trying to be better this year. Tax write-offs. Like, so you are a makeup influencer? Yeah. Throne? No, I'm not gonna make you buy stuff for me. That damn song's gonna be stuck in my head. I have to listen to it after stream. Okay. Almost there. Okay, I just 360'd that for no reason. To end up exactly where I was. Need some more of this. Give it to me. Give it to me, baby. And all the girlies say I'm pretty fly for a white guy. Dun, 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 dun. He's eating his food now, thankfully. He took a break from scratching. At least he's eating. I don't know. I'm so worried about him. He's eating cucumbers. He loves cucumbers. Alright, there we go! I did the others. Hold on a minute. That's a mirror image. That doesn't make sense. Oh no, it's almost a mirror image. It basically is a mirror image. What the? That's not how cracks work. That's not how cracks work. It's fine. Like you go from self-esteem to the kids on, alright? And hearts are cold. I used to like Adam's song by Blink-182 a lot. Never thought I'd die alone. Nice job, thank you. If you worry too much, you'll make him worry too. I know, but it's so hard not to. I'm trying to act as normal as I can, but I think he knows that I know. I'm doing my best to not make him nervous. And I know the vet stresses him out, so... Ugh. My poor baby. God. No, I don't think I could deal with it. I don't think... Alright. There we go! Up here. Yeah! Once we get like the other thing, I would like to... I'd like to try aging it a little bit. Like around the edges and stuff. Once I get a suitable color for it. What did they use? How can you tell what they used? See, they aged it. What did they use to age it? I don't know what that is, but I want that. Whatever that is. That. Yes. Adam's song was good. It was. Wishing nothing but the best for our boy Calypso. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I think I just got a little too complacent when he was feeling better. I was like, I know, but also... Anyway. I can't believe they colored every single goddamn beetle. That's crazy. Light airbrush. Does it look like I have an airbrush? I don't know what color that is, but it looks good. I don't know. I'll see if I can find something similar to that. Okay. I might paint these eyeballs black while I'm here and I have Abaddon out. They locked the fuck in. They got paid, I'm sure. I'm sure they got paid to log the fuck in. Imagine if they showed up with my thing. They're like, I finished. I'd be like, what the fuck is this? We painted the bone dragon like you asked. Are you blind? Might be useful. I don't trust them. I don't trust them, but since I'm gonna buy more paint, I guess it makes sense. Since I was going to anyway. It's not like they convinced me or anything. Okay. Yeah, I'll give the tutorial a watch and see what they use. Maybe it'll help me decide what shades to buy. A little bit more of this. I think I want to kind of go in here. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, I'm just trying to get into these gaps here. In here. Down here. And in that hole there. Like that. That's got way more than the other side. Hold on, let me see if I can soak some of this up. That's a hole. I was trying to soak up the hole. Okay, let me soak it up from here. Like, wow, it's so dark in there. Yeah, it's a hole. Okay. There we go. Lot of love of the game out there. They better get paid. I think so. I think they just hire them as painters, right? They use skeleton horde contrast paint thinned down with contrast medium. Okay, well, water. Okay, maybe I'll try and get... Their paintless is 40... God damn it. Oh my god, I almost spilled that everywhere. Skeleton horde I think might be the go then. Seems like it might be handy for other projects too. I shall pick up skeleton horde. I don't think I have skeleton horde. Actually, let me look up what color skeleton horde is. Never thought. Skeleton horde. Whoops. Skeleton horde. Skeleton horde. Citadel skeleton horde. Yeah, actually that's the perfect color. That is the perfect color. I need to get that. I don't think I have it. Skeleton horde is a contrast paint. Do they use the actual paint and then make it into contrasty? That also makes sense. Alright, skeleton horde is the way to go. We shall buy skeleton horde. I don't think I have it. I have so many... Hold on, let me check. I have so many... That's Perexy. I have so many bone-colored things. Screaming Skull. Morgoth Bone. Pallid Witch. Where's the rest of my bone colors? I know I have so many more, too. Well, I've misplaced them. That's good. Where the fuck did all my paints go? Usually this is full. Aw, man! How did I lose my paint? Where did I put it? How does one lose paint? Well, I've got 2 Morgoth Bone. I've got 2 Screaming Skull. I have no idea where the rest went. Oh well. Now they thin the contrast down. Ugh, that's so much work. With water. That's what I'm gonna do it with. Water. Jacket on. Thank you. Thank you. Keep me covered. Alright, I'm gonna pack this up. And, there, I found another one. Wraithbone. Close it with my teeth. Wraithbone is here. Yeah, I don't have skeleton horde. Color changing clown. Yup. Are you impressed? Are you not impressed? Alright, I'm gonna pack up so I can put Calypso to bed early. I don't know. I honestly don't know what to do. Let's pack up these paints. Still got my poke before it shuts. Why are you trying to poke me when my shirt's off? Why can't you poke me when my shirt's on? Okay. Paints are away. I'm like a bird, I wanna fly away. I don't know where my home is. One day at a time. I know, I know. Does the box tell the color types you need? They usually give you a suggestion of like 5 colors or something. Ew, my hands smell like gloves. This has like 6 colors. Ushabti Bone, Retributor Armor, Sotek Green. Where's the green? Ah, for the banners. Lead Belcher. What's the lead for? No idea. Mephiston Red and Rhinox Hide, which I do have actually. I have a lot of these colors. It smells like not quite latex, but they smell like gloves. Hopefully Calypso's just in a mood. Yeah. Hopefully. We shall see. Alright. Alright, let's see who's online so we can raid someone. I'm like a bird. I plead the fifth, even though I'm Aussie. What? What? I hope I get visited tonight for the hand licking. I love that. I will come to you in the middle of the night. I will take you away, and you will be allowed to lick my hands. Alright, let's see, let's see, let's see. Is it Yoruna? We'll raid Yoruna on Twitch. And if you're on YouTube... Man, I don't know what to tell you. Everyone's offline on YouTube. Hey, it didn't crash tonight. I guess we have to use the backup server for a while. Again. Well, at least we fixed that issue, I guess. I forgot to put up my waiting room for Dead by Daylight. That's my fault. Oh, Elia's playing Agree. That's fun. That's a fun stream. Okay, I am gonna go, but I will see you tomorrow morning for Hooked on You, the Dead by Daylight dating sim. So be good. Stay safe. Is Papa gonna be there? Papa, please. And I will see you. No, that's for the dating sim, not for the actual DBD. Not for the night stream. And I will see you tomorrow. Good night. Goodbye. Bye.